You know soccer isn't.
I know
Oh no, that's rigged, especially with the certain organizations involved.
Hello, it is time to start the show. And I'm going to get started right after this.
Rigged!
What else is new? Basketball, I mean, we know.
Rigged!
Basketball,
Like,
nobody
okay,
denies.
So the lady I'm talking to from Nepal, very passionate about football, right? Soccer, what you call in the U.S.
Sure.
She liked Portugal. That was her favorite team.
I bet.
She's straight up saying it is rigged for Argentina.
Man,
so everybody pay attention, okay?
Okay.
Argentina wins it. She's right.
All right.
Messi getting his run.
I got Norway, but we'll see.
I mean, Norway.
I had Ireland the whole time.
I had no stake.
That was funny. We were having a conversation. She's wearing like this purple top and a mini skirt, just looking hot. And I'm just like, she's like talking. She's like,
David's like, whatever you say.
We go, focus.
Whatever you say.
I'm like, I am. Like, holy cow, lady. But
boobs.
But yeah, rigged. That's what she's saying. Like, I guess there's the internet's pretty much crashing out right now over everything going on.
Is that all that happened?
I've seen so many joke videos. You know, a lot of people have Belgian Malinois in the U.S. And it's like, we ain't having no Belgians in our house tonight. And it's like just leaving them outside the door.
And then,
like,
yeah, leaving the dog outside. That's funny.
Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. What is up, buddy? I appreciate
I don't really follow soccer, but the moment y'all said Belgium, I was like, I don't know if y'all remember, I was like, that's probably not good.
Rest is green.
Rigged!
Didn't they?
Rest
I
is
think I
green.
read something. Didn't they beat us last time? Like, basically out?
Thank God Ecuador lost, because otherwise we would have
idea.
problems with the organizations in Mexico.
Everybody stop by and look at Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. He makes a whole bunch of short sports highlights shorts.
I know, me and John Jay talked about FIFA rigged.
Oh, well, why is FIFA
certain
rigged, but not
organizations and certain
NFL
posts,
is not, but FIFA is, but not the NFL?
Down south.
Get crazy. Getting crazy out here, bro.
I'm not going to contest this point.
Well, who just got arrested, or not arrested, but maybe got fined or banned? Wasn't a basketball player totally rigging games?
They did have.
I know Jaron Jackson, I think it was that referee thing he did.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know much about it, to be honest with you.
Well, you know, I kind of feel like that's the ref's job when it comes to the NBA. But what do I know, right? Like,
as far as football goes,
it was that job, their job in the NFL too. Ask Patty Mahomes and the Chiefs. Like,
you want to rig a football game, you need two people: the coach and the quarterback.
So willing to just not have this conversation that they literally canceled that supplemental draft, which is wild to me. I think it's fucking hilarious just to avoid the conversation.
Supplemental draft, right?
Not a lot of people.
Supplements, if you know.
Seems silly to me.
Performance enhancements.
Oh my God, Tetro McMillan literally made a joke about using growth hormones.
Oh no!
How long till caffeine's banned?
He's like, yeah, and it's like, oh God. They're like, yeah, you're gonna get drug tested, 100%.
They're gonna start banning Monster Energy drinks.
Yep, anything caffeine.
Again, not sponsored. YouTube.
Your body is a temple. Why would you want a Monster Energy?
They basically want you running on no energy. They said, "Fuck you, take the heat exhaustion."
I would rather snort a dry Mountain Dew than to have Monster Energy drink.
Wait, how do y'all take your Gatorade? I just snort the Gatorade powder.
I just IV it.
Nothing injections won't do. No, stop.
A little IV, like in Idiocracy. I'll just put the Gatorade right into my veins.
It's what plants want.
It's what plants want.
Rondo.
Who came up with? I love that the marketing, the target,
Or you could put them in little capsules
marketing,
before the game.
the ad agency that came up
Deshaun
with that.
Dupree, we're always talking bad, okay?
Yeah,
Thanks for pulling up.
it's true. It's true. We was raised wrong.
I'm from the East Coast, of course my mouth is bad.
This guy doesn't like our mouths. Well, thanks for the compliment.
What the? Hold on a second. Breaking
Really
news.
now.
Breaking news. The Jets are buying the Giants.
Oh, it's about time.
Really now? So I didn't know
I
for
thought-
tax purposes we could save a lot on rebates, living in the New Jersey, New York area. Now
That's
they're
what I was
taking the
gonna
fall
say.
for it. How charitable our little
Just
brothers
makes
do that
sense.
for us.
I mean, they already share a stadium,
Which
sharing,
is
so-
why the Chargers probably have found a home now. Finally,
the Chargers.
yeah, I think the Chargers have found a home, splitting it with the Rams over there and saving all that money.
No! You're talking about sharing.
Have they found more than 15
a
fans?
multi-billion-dollar sports franchise
Yeah.
sharing a stadium with another multi-billion-dollar sports franchise.
Yeah, it's like two men sharing the same towel. It's weird.
It's like two guys sharing the same box.
Mixing.
Under
Oh,
the
that's
bridge.
wow. Those are called Eskimo brothers.
It's like you guys make billions of dollars and you can't get your own stadium in your own stadium. You got to share one.
They're Eskimo bros. That's what's going on.
Man, just go to Yonkers and call it a day. That's what I would say.
That
Just
mountain.
go to Yonkers. Yeah,
I'm
let
gonna
open
go up-
plot of land that connects to Yonkers and Bronx. That open plot
I'm going to
of
go a little
parkland.
further north to Arnold, where people are civil to each other. No, I'm just kidding. Armonk. I'm sorry. Armonk.
Literally, the MTA runs through there. That final stop is right there, walking distance. Come on.
Stories of that place. I cannot tell them here.
Well, it's just and
Only been there once,
the whole
but
BA
family.
stuff. He's just posting. Okay, guys, over or under. We have 18 days until training camp stops.
Hmm.
So Brandon Aiyuk, this is how many posts is he going to make? I'm going to say 9. Over or under, Kenny?
Over. He said it's paying him, and he's not getting paid from us, so he's going to continue to do it.
Okay. Levi?
I mean, it's wild. Jalen Daniels was like, "Go enjoy your retirement, bro."
Damn.
Under.
I don't think anybody thought
We'll
that
see.
they were actually friends.
YTC says under 9.
going-
Yeah,
No way.
sorry, YTC.
No, I'm just playing. I just wanted to be different, but still, I'll go.
That's fine. That's fine. Hey, somebody has
Well, right, you got to do it. It's just a smart move when you're gambling like that. It just makes sense. Take the other route.
to. Ooh, ATV Rowdy, what is happening?
What's going on? That's a cool name.
The only reason I knew how to read that is because I'm a hillbilly, right?
That's why it came right out. Like you,
Yeah.
you didn't have to read it. You
Rowdy.
saw it.
It's a long line of hillbillies, folks. Okay.
It's hard to breed that out. It's in there. It's
Yeah.
in there like Prego sauce. It's in there.
I get it though. Someone grew up in the South. I get it.
Hey, we were in Cuba for 100 years. All right, that's a lot.
Who was in Cuba for 100 years?
My family, they
Oh.
were there for 100. Yeah, and then before that, Spain. So, but we
Oh.
know of 100. Yeah, we know of
España.
100 years in Cuba. Shady stuff was going on there. We don't want to talk about that. That's a different show too.
I was just looking over the off-season grades.
Oh, boy.
The
Mm.
Jaguars got an F.
For the draft?
Like, I guess off-season overall.
Oh, they didn't even get an F+?
Well, no, yeah, it was
Like
bad.
everything was normal, and I swear to God, they have an F on NFL.com.
Yeah, but don't they have the
Part of it.
C? Don't they also have the Rams getting like a C minus or like a C plus or something? Because beyond the Garrett move,
Where's your
people don't
source at
think.
this?
That's another thing. There's so many different
off-season
ones.
Grades.
Some guy at ESPN had his own rankings the other day, and everyone was like feeding off of it. I'm like, dude, it's just one dude at ESPN.
The West Rams.
The Wild Wild West.
Rams got it.
Google.
San Francisco 49ers, C plus.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the worst teams that were ranked the worst teams were also like 13-3, 13-4 the year before, right?
Seattle
Am I right?
Seahawks, D plus.
Oh, I thought they had a worse grade than that, but they did go from 4 picks to 8 and wound up getting Bo Stevens with their 5th. To me, that already is a win.
Dude.
Oh, they gave us a B
You're
plus on
talking draft
ESPN.
picks. You're talking draft picks. They're not
It's
real NFL
Papa.
players.
It's Papa.
By the way, to round it off, Cardinals D-.
Papa J. Oh, no R.
Papa
No R. You
J.
don't got that.
We got a B plus
R,
from Lions
R,
from ESPN and an A plus from NFL.com, but we'll see.
Papa. There's Popeye. There's Popeye.
I'm like-
and
They
Papa.
gave you an A plus YTC.
Papa
I was a
Jones.
little slow on that.
Yeah, I saw
What
that.
about the brownies there? What'd they give the old brownies?
Let me run back to the.
I'm guessing an A minus.
Papa Jones. No, stop.
All right.
The butterfly.
Easy.
A minus. You were right on the spot.
There you go. That sounds right.
I mean,
It sounds about right.
I still like Halton and Height and Black and Prysock. And so I'm going to stay positive on the draft. But I think everyone knows how I feel about the draft.
they gave us a B minus.
And Stribling is going to be the rookie of the year.
Wow.
And I said that to David, and I'm not kidding. And I'll tell you guys why. I'll tell you what I told David.
Oh,
Kyle has been wrong so much on wide receivers that he has to be right this time. He has to
So,
be
a
right.
bunch
Just
of wrongs
keep
have to
running
generate a
that
light
shit
bulb.
back.
This is a spite pick of his failures, and I'm going to go and play the pendulum pick that shit is going to swing back around, and Stribling is going to be like insane, and
So
people are going to be like, oh my God, Kyle Shanahan, he's the genius of wide
So
receivers.
basically,
Stribling was the best wide receiver.
so it takes like a few busts to get one right. That's what.
Hey,
Brett
Crazy
just
Juice, we're
canceling out.
both on the couch right now.
It's going to take a lot of wide receivers to fall flat on their faces.
Yeah. I know. We're both on the couch right now.
There's potential.
But-
There's potential.
But the lady
Belgium.
from Paul said FIFA World Cup is rigged. Crazy Juice. What do you think? Anyway,
Rigged. Who
Oh,
said
Papa J.
rigged?
Papa J wasn't here.
she's saying rigged. Like she was super passionate. I was mesmerized.
What
Yeah, you were-
rigged?
She was
Okay.
bouncing.
What matter?
Why?
I was just
Why?
mesmerized because
Are we talking about a stripper here? What's going on?
Hey, they're not
Cue up the
called
Drake
that.
music. Falling in
They're
love
not
with
called
strippers.
that anymore. Come on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Lap.
The,
They're,
the
they're
Medusa of the
Wednesday.
night.
They're Wednesday afternoon by the airport entertainment.
Lap attendants.
That's not a bad one. Well, you have to run it by their union, but
The Tenderloin specialist.
the tenderloin.
So what did she say? It was whoever this person is.
Yes.
It's rigged.
Her favorite team was Portugal, and she says it's rigged for Argentina to win.
Argentina
I
has
don't
pulled.
know.
They got
I
pulled.
don't know. They're a good
Crazy.
team. I mean, they're a
I don't
very
wanna
good
get
team.
too
They're
deep
very
Let's-
good
into
team.
it.
yeah,
but
let's not
someone
go
did
too
give
far
them
back.
Billions of dollars recently, but you know.
A lot of people also brought money with them when they were hiding there from somewhere else.
Yeah. With
I think
some
it would
of
have
the
been in their
going back
best
now.
interest.
People
was
who were
rigged.
trying to run away from people like, did you ever see the movie Valkyrie? People who were running away from people like that.
Well, FIFA is kind of a mafia-ish, if you know what I mean.
Oh my God.
Ish?
You're all
Oh
getting
my
stopped
God.
on the door later tonight.
I think they invented mafia, or
We're
I
just
don't
as
know.
mafioso here in the U.S. We just do it with a business sense.
They
not
literally
like we're
started.
doing-
Oh, man.
They literally
We,
started.
we
a
do
war
it
with
in
two
suits,
nations
brother.
For a soccer, yeah, or football.
Yeah. But for them to want Argentina, I don't know. I think they would rather have somebody like Brazil win this one.
Brazil
But,
is
you know-
very. They're like known for winning it, aren't they? Or
I'm
like
praying
have
for
they
Ghana,
not
but
won
We'll
it?
see.
Oh,
But
okay.
both Argentina and Brazil
See,
are
let me
huge.
just tell you from my perspective.
Exactly,
Growing
crazy
up,
juice. Team Holland.
and I bet you YTC notices this too. Growing up, maybe not now so much. YTC's a little younger than me, so it's different. But when I was younger, bro, every pizza place, and YTC may already know this, the Italian team, the Italian flag, the pictures of old Italian teams, and like you go to a pizza place, you're like it's all Italian team. And so that's what I saw.
It still
growing
hasn't
up.
changed.
Yeah, I would think, but there's got to be some. I know there's some Spanish pizza places though. I guarantee.
No, there is, but that's
Like-
mostly in the Queens though. But the majority is all
Yeah.
Italian. Yeah, a lot of references. Yeah.
So as far as soccer, from my whole life, that's all I know is the Italian team. I know nothing else. So that's that's all I have to provide to contribute about the World Cup.
I'm literally by the famous Pizza Land. You know, that was on a certain TV show, and also
Bro, you're
overall
so
famous.
lucky, dude.
Oh,
Pizza Land.
Crazy Juice is Team Holland now.
Holland.
Again,
Holland
start practicing your road, gentlemen.
Holland.
Brazil is ass nowadays.
You might
That
get
guy
your. Be careful you don't get your whatever schmelted when you're in Amsterdam. It's not Belgium, but it's close.
That is a possibility.
You could get schmelted.
Oh,
Yep. All the Americas are gone except for Argentina. All
no
the
more
Americas.
American natives. That sucks.
No more nothing.
Euro South America.
No
So that's
South,
practically
Central,
what Argentina
North,
is.
or Canada teams. All gone.
No Central, South, North, nothing.
The
No.
Europe of the South.
Do Caribbean teams even have soccer teams?
Yeah,
I feel
Cuba
like-
does.
They
Doesn't
do?
Cuba? Yeah, I know
Brian.
Cuba does.
I didn't know that. You may be right. I thought we were just boxing and baseball.
Their coach
Brian-
just had
Brian-
a
Volleyball.
cigar,
Haiti.
straight Cuban
Haiti
on
was
it.
Dodgeball.
Haiti.
Or they just go to the US.
Okay, yeah, Haiti, I could see that.
Brian,
They-
come on, play
they
the
were there
building. What's
this
up,
year.
buddy?
Hey, what's up, Brian Cole?
And
What's
yeah,
up,
if
Brian?
you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. If you haven't
That's
seen
right.
the movie, you should, folks. And not sponsored YouTube.
Protect your
They also go to
McNuggets.
America too. So yeah.
Yeah, Dominican Republic.
DR, let's go.
The RPR, they'll just fled over to America anyways.
Now,
and they
Yeah,
play.
but as
I'm
far
gonna
as
be
Cuba, I
honest.
don't know.
I'm gonna be honest. We fire up on the 26th of this month, so I don't.
Yeah, Browns too.
You know,
Oh.
so Evan's been torching our defense. That's kind of, and honestly, he's torched a lot of good defensive players. So
He's
I'm
looking
not-
fantastic.
I hate training camp.
That's why I said MVP candidate Brock Purdy this year.
literally-
It's definitely
Nobody
something to
else
keep
said
an eye on.
I
Nobody
talked to
else
my trainer
said-
today about this.
It's
and,
set up for
Yeah.
them to win.
Same thing. He was like, it's going to come down to rep management.
I hate training camp. Either the defense looks ass or the
But
offense
I
looks ass.
think
Everybody's
y'all
going to see
have
the sky's falling.
crew to do it.
You guys know if CMC can stay upright and be CMC, we're going to compete against everyone.
Yeah. And Kittle as well.
Yeah, kid.
Yeah.
Like,
Best thing we could have done is gotten Mike Evans and Christian.
you could say you got a trifecta on
Captain
offense.
Kirk.
Kittle, Trent Williams, Christian McCaffrey.
We have like
Yeah.
at least 5 Hall of Famers.
That's
Maybe 6 with
all exactly. They're all
With
Nick
Well,
Bosa. Might be 6.
Well,
And if
at least
Ricky
you
can-
don't have Deflate Gate going
Oh,
on
hey!
there.
Speaking of Hall of Famers, I
mean-
think Juice might be a Hall of Famer. Isn't he like 10 years straight in the Pro Bowl?
I think he
10 straight years in the
deserves
Pro
it.
Bowl. I think Juice has to be in the Hall of Fame.
Especially with
10
how the
straight years,
fullback game
something
has
like that, but
changed, and a lot
some
of teams
crazy
don't
shit
even
like that.
carry
It's
fullbacks.
not like use checking Ricard. That's
I know
it.
people don't use him, but you
Yeah.
got to pick some fullbacks sometimes. And I mean, he's a good candidate.
Yeah. And
Unfortunately, he
Ricard
wears 44 also, which
Ricard
Rathman and
has
him
the
should
better-
share it.
potential of the gut, but Juszczyk's always been a better receiver.
Oh yeah, there's some other guys out there.
It's
Might
because
go
Ricard's
first.
a former D lineman that walked on, and they were
Mhm.
like, "Can you play fullback?" And he's like, "I'll do anything to make team coach."
I'll do wherever. Yeah, just put me somewhere.
Yo, I'm gonna send my jerseys.
Oh. Yeah, I think maybe Juice should start playing tight end a little bit more. Throw him
That's
out
what he
there
played
as
in
tight end.
college. He was
Yeah.
like a weird combo tight end, half back.
It's crazy that we have 2 guys in the backfield. I mean, it's tough to play like that these days. I think.
hmm
I like to have 3
Mhm.
wide receivers.
Well,
bro.
Especially if Kittle's not going to be coming back.
Especially
maybe
once
the
Pollard
first
can
week.
block.
Well, now
Get
you
him
got
out
the
there.
13 personnel and the 3-4 taking over.
I think the Rams do this.
Both
and
sides.
A lot of teams are doing this. They'll motion that wide receiver into the backfield and then put him on a route matchup
Hmm.
just to test the coverage, basically, and really move the defense. And it's worked really well in the red zone, to be honest with you.
Or you
Isn't-
can just guys a bubble with RPO with that type of play style.
Have you?
There's
I don't know
always-
if this is true. From what I understand, Kyle does what like I would do in Madden, which is call a play that looks like the other 6 plays I have in my audibles, so that when I audible and I'm running with my fullback, like you know what I'm saying, like nobody moved, and they're like, "What the fuck just happened?" And the D goes,
No, but
and
here's
it's
the
like
funny
something
thing.
changed, but we don't know what. And so I could do 6 different plays from the same formation. Nobody moves, nobody does anything, and it's confusing as fuck. Is that what Kyle does?
That's what Sean McVay does, too.
I mean, that's what I
makes
did
it
in
all
Madden.
look from the
I
same
mean, that's two things.
package, the same.
And you
I
know
make
what?
my own playbooks
Here's the
every
thing:
year.
you guys can joke about
so-
it, but like Madden raised motherfuckers. Okay, like Madden like raised me for a long stretch, and I learned a lot from Madden. And so, I mean, there's just common sense things that you learn from Madden, and I feel like Kyle, who has said he's played a ton of Madden, does shit like that.
When I've always built my playbook, I start with one play I draw of a play I really fucking like, and then
Halfback
like,
toss, right?
just doesn't even fucking matter.
Non-negotiable
Passing concept, just something I saw or fucking thought of.
Yeah.
And then from there, yeah, it's literally making everything like 5 or 6 plays
Exactly.
off that. Like 3
Yeah.
run looks off that look, 3 passing looks. And of
Yeah,
course,
but
every
most
passing
people-
look needs to hit
I
a
always play
different
pistol formation. Always.
concept. You know, like your 3rd and
That I-
6, your 2nd and 4.
Maybe I'm
like,
wrong. I just feel like
long
most people
shot.
put like 6 different plays on there. A shotgun play.
And
I
then
Pro
mostly
football
put
play.
I
You know what I'm
format.
saying?
be
And
honest,
then, like,
then you
for
got to
me,
add
it
the
was never
play
like that.
action, the RPO, like
Oh, my
You
halfback
end up
toss
with,
could
like-
be a halfback
No, here's the
toss
thing.
pass.
If I spam a receiver all game, the moment I shift him to the left, I can leave a guy wide open on the 1v1. That's why I try to bait with people on the left side of the field to open up the right. So for
What we
1v1
got
map.
going on here?
Mm-hmm.
and usually
we were
one
getting
side
trained.
is a man beater.
We were
and
getting
one's a
trained,
zone
boys.
beater, basically, is what you do.
Mhm.
So, and then use a
Yeah, I've
use a
gotten away
motion
with
to,
it.
so your quarterback can quickly identify whether this is man or zone. Make it super easy for them. And then at that point, instead of making them do full field reads, they can do half field reads.
We
And-
used to take
Half field read
Madden
with a
plays.
check down works.
We used to make Madden plays and take them and use them within in intramural sports. Like
Yeah, check for
they
the
were
receiver to see
totally
if the
legit
safety
plays.
bites or the corner does. So yeah.
I
Mexico.
felt good at training today.
Are you saying Mexico was the best team, or are you saying the U.S. was the best team?
Mexico.
I agree that Mexico was the better host, though.
Yeah, I agree.
this
A lot of
stadium was
cultures went to
sweet.
Mexico when we're
And
connecting.
yeah, here's something most people don't even realize. What's more American than Mexico, bro? Like, can we be real about it? Like, what's more American than Mexico? Seriously. Am I wrong? Yeah, you could say that. But
Or
the French
practically
were
what
over
America
there,
thinks
bro.
they
The
are.
French tried to take that shit over there.
All I know is remember that.
But-
All right, boy.
Either
Well, you know,
way- either
America's known for their cowboys and their country, like cowboy boots and all that. Hate to tell you, those are vaqueros, bro. That's Mexican
And
And
culture.
having Destiny's manufactured.
Straighten up
Well,
Mexican culture. It's not American. It's
there's
not
a lot of
cowboys are not
oil.
American.
I don't
They're
know.
Mexican.
I think the first Cowboys were actually the Native Americans, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Central American, Mexican,
yeah.
vaqueros.
We got a lot of those down here in Florida as well.
But there was Native Americans before there was Mexicans, so
Seminoles.
The Navajo
Yeah.
people. Yeah.
Well, I guess is that what they're called after Spain went there? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, because of
Yep.
course they all had tribal names for sure.
Yeah,
Yep.
some of those were down
The
here.
Aztecs.
You should know your
Navajo.
tribal. You should know your tribal stuff too. Like I know the 2 tribes that are in my like lineage. It's good to
Uh-huh.
know if you have any Central American, South American, even Native, even American.
The Moroscos, because
There's
they
Canadian
occupied
Native
Spain.
tribes too. Yeah, there's a ton of shit.
Oh, I mean, technically, the Inuit are a Native American northern tribe.
The Taínos. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, Taínos and Arawak and Guanche we have in our family.
Mhm.
That's Canary Islands. That's Venezuela before it was Venezuela, and that's Cuba and South America, where Taínos actually came across the land bridge, and then when the
Incas
waters
were there.
rose,
Yeah. Mayans and Incas too. So
And then
and
the
that was our
Span-
PBS moment right there.
PBS.
And they don't teach what you really in high school what the Spaniards did. Till you
They
get to
didn't.
college.
How they arrived here with 500 men on horseback and mutilated 5 million Aztecs.
all kinds of just even crazier shit.
Sat on the man's throne. They invited Cortez to the fucking top of the temple to talk to
in Leon.
Florida Montezuma while he's sitting there enjoying a hot cup of cocoa. And they did what
Because
they did.
Because they knew astronomy, he played God.
And that's why they
calling
call Spaniards sneaky. I don't. They do. They. Sneaky Spaniards. Not me. Definitely not David. It wasn't me or David. It might have been Papa.
This be Spaniards.
And how all this twists into football is that the 49ers are an empire and
That's
we
right.
are conquering the world Australia. Mexico was first, and now Australia.
That's right.
England. I'm sorry.
Well, because I
we're
think that
spreading out.
we're taking Greenland and Australia anyway, so the towers.
Yeah,
So
there
I wouldn't
you
worry
go.
about it. Towers.
Yeah.
I mean, if y'all went on to win a Super Bowl, do you know how much your brand actually would explode in one
More
year
than it already
internationally?
does.
I mean, like
Well,
that's what I'm
you
saying.
said
Like
York
2
that-
international games, and you won the Super Bowl, and you were just
Yeah.
there. Like,
Oh, we're
you
going to
just
kill it
gained
in
fan
Mexico.
base like
I don't know what's going to happen in
crazy.
Australia, but Mexico, we're going to hand the Vikings a very severe beatdown.
We
And
need to
Kyler
win-
Murray, if Kyler Murray's on that team, he's going to get squashed like a bug.
I'm just terrified of Brazil.
Oh,
If-
yeah, you
if
should
we-
be.
if-
Especially
if we-
Sao Paulo.
If we're going to conquer Australia as in making fans out of them for the 49ers, we need to win that game. Because
Didn't
if the
Australia
Rams
take
win,
over a
Yeah.
Walmart?
Yeah,
If the
the Rams-
Rams win,
well,
Yeah,
that would
we
be
just sent
Rams
all the
territory.
British prisoners and they became their own country. But yeah,
Yeah, but did you guys see that a Walmart was taken over by Australia World Cup fans?
the first time in Walmart.
Yeah, they like went nuts in there. They were like, "It's a Walmart, crikey!" They were like pushing each other
Crikey,
in
it's a
canoes down the aisles and shit.
Crikey.
They're barbecuing shrimp down the fucking aisle.
you know what's funny? I saw one. They took it. Kenny, they took him to Costco.
Oh,
Drinking
man.
Fosters. Drinking
Foster's and my local Vegemite.
Australian for beer.
Australian for bear.
Spider.
That's not a knife.
And drop
Now,
ass.
this is a knife.
That's still my first introduction to Australia. The good old Crocodile Dundee.
Oh, it's
And
Rest in
Oh,
peace,
Yes,
Steve Irwin.
Mexico
Yeah.
was better than the U.S.
Steve Irwin
Hell
was the
yeah.
ultimate legend from Australia.
Okay, I'll give you that.
RP Steve, yeah. Fuck that
I mean,
singer.
Yahoo Serious was pretty cool too, but you have to be kind of old to know Yahoo Serious is. Uh-oh, what happened? Ooh, man, I wish I had the balls to do that, but I dream about
Going
it.
to walk about.
Isn't that weird? Like, I want to do it so bad that I dream about it, but I don't have the balls to actually do it.
True that, crazy juice. True that.
You can tell who's actually seen Crocodile Dundee here. Not sponsored.
What's a
by
great
YouTube.
movie, man. Actually, the second one ain't bad either. I own them both.
By the way, Crazy Juice brought up a crazy fact about the Belgian team.
Uh-oh.
That's what they were talking about on TV. What is it?
Oh.
The team hasn't beat Belgium since 1930.
What is that, 156
true.
years or some shit?
That's
It's almost as
wild.
old as our country. It's crazy.
God.
I don't know who posted, but they said breaking news: Trump is saying that Belgium is 2 weeks away from building a nuclear bomb.
Oh, no.
What?
Well, they got to go.
I saw a video and it was like, look how much oil Belgium has. Sounds like Belgium needs some freedom.
I feel like we should just take it. Should just take their oil. We don't need to go to war, actually. We don't have to call
Man, we
it
could
that.
just go to Canada anyways.
We can just
We
call it
don't-
an excursion.
Anyone
It's
else
an
concerned
excursion.
they're building a base on the moon to launch more rockets to Mars?
Only if they don't rocket them here. I'm all right with it.
There's actually a pretty good reason why they want to do it. Like, they'll be able to accelerate it way more with
Just take
less.
over Canada.
But
Yeah, absolutely. I get it. I just don't think it's a smart idea.
yeah, I'm a little worried about it.
And I know we can't go down into the ocean, but I'm much more interested in what's below us than what's above us.
We still haven't explored that.
We don't know shit about
We
it.
don't have the fucking moon. The oceans aren't going to.
For all I know, something
I'm just
comes
saying.
every night, like aliens come and just go right down into the water, and we don't even see them because they have some stealth shit on it, and they go right and they live right underneath us.
Part of me believes there's a tropical rainforest in
I've
Antarctica
heard
somewhere.
John Jay. John Jay's not here right now, but I've heard him say some weird stuff about aliens. You guys ever hear
One of
John
my
Jay?
Conspiracy
He's very
theories.
passionate about aliens.
Antarctica is a secret fan base. No.
anyone seen the movie Avatar? There's
Oh,
of
yeah.
course,
I,
3 of them out
I
there.
tried to watch the first one. I'm not going to say
In the
anything bad
first
about it.
one of my favorite things is predators like
Wants
They
to
don't
see
look up,
Canada.
basically just kind of how often do you really go and just look up and stare up at everything above you?
I try not to look at anyone. Make eye contact. You get killed here.
He's not wrong, depending on where you're at.
I would
Oh,
just
fuck,
look.
why are they walking
Wear glasses. For me, that's the easiest thing. And never turn your head. Because
towards
then they'll be like, what are you looking at, Holmes? And they'll be like, I just turned my head, dog, and my eyes went with it. That's what
As
happened.
long as you walk with purpose, you'll be fine. They ain't gonna mess.
Yeah, you'd be like, what are you talking about, Holmes? You want to go, homie? And then be like, nah, it's
The
cool.
fuck are you looking at? I was just
You know what? Honestly, Spanish people are kind of funny when they beef because they really don't want to fight. I'll be honest with you. I think like most Spanish people are like they just want to beef a little bit, and then they're like, "All right, homie, I'll see you around." It's a lot of work. Beefing is work.
homie.
Beefing is
Working
work.
today.
Mama huevo.
Why you
No,
tripping,
stop.
Holmes? Stay on your side of the street, Holmes.
All right, Holmes. I see
Ya
you.
te chingaste, mama huevo. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's true. There's different vibes, East and West Coast. It's a completely different conversation. That's the truth, though. It's just very different. You got Mexico on this side. Over there, it's much more Caribbean, right? Much more Caribbean.
Down here, it's a lot of more Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Very
You got
Puerto
Puerto
That's
Ricans.
where I'm at. I'm literally. It's a lot of Puerto
Cubans
Ricans
and Puerto
and Dominicans in
Ricans.
my block. So yeah.
There was a lot of Puerto Ricans, weirdly, when I was in PA, too, to be honest with you.
There should be because they're coming from New York. Because like you either want to like if you live in New York and you're like I don't know generalize every Puerto Rican, but you probably want to move to New Jersey or to PA or to Northern New York eventually. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where you would probably chill out.
Or they'll just go
Shout
to
out
Florida or
fucking New
yeah.
York.
Or Miami.
Airport,
Yeah,
bro.
Miami's 100% on the definitely on the list.
Yeah.
That's where like my half of my family is.
What's
They were
the-
like, "No, we're
oh,
good.
okay.
Cuba's right here. Florida's right here. We're good, homie." And then, you don't want to go further north where they have some shit to do? No, we good. We're gonna stay right here.
They had to
Safe.
tell people when the Russian ships were going by Cuba and us that to not go out there and shoot at the Russian ships.
You shouldn't. It's probably
Yeah, they're like,
it's
please
frowned
don't start
upon.
an international fucking incident.
It's
like,
frowned upon. That's why you don't poke the Cuba because the Cuba has a lot of very powerful allies, and it's not because they wanted them. It's because they had no choice.
That was back then. Now,
It would have been nice to just be part of America, but whatever.
could have been a nice 51st state, yeah, but whatever.
Or Puerto
there's
Rico.
always
They both
Canada.
would have been very nice.
Puerto
I love
Rico is
I
basically
love
a
the Bahamas.
state.
I love the Bahamas though, and
We can get 59 states done.
Virgin
after
Islands and shit is beautiful.
Puerto Rico's basically a state, though.
It pretty much should be.
Yeah, if we clean Canada and get
I
Cuba, we
mean-
get 60 states done.
Maybe
If
we
you
could
are-
trade.
If you're Puerto Rican, you are a citizen of the United States. You just can't vote. Is that how it goes?
Guam,
Yeah,
I believe.
basically.
Thing just popped off my head. Yeah, Guam as well, right?
Guam has its own president, doesn't it?
I don't know anything about Guam. I just thought same thing with Puerto Rico, like they were a statehood or whatever, or like a colony or whatever, but they couldn't vote.
That's
Even
all
though
about
doesn't
military.
everyone from Guam comes like didn't they say like most of our military is
It's
from Guam?
colonized.
Just it's a very, I think, strategic location.
There's a very large percentage of our military that is people native to Guam. So
yeah.
they're very loyal people.
I guess it's kind of like Dallas.
I'm with Juice like that. Oh,
Dallas is kind of like there.
Papa J, something happened in Houston today. Were you watching the news?
No, I've been at church.
Oh shit, my bad. Okay, that's probably better.
Uh-oh.
Something
happened?
something happened. I don't know what it was, but something big.
Something always happens in Houston. There's always like
Right.
shootings every single day.
I assume that's another
Hold
problem.
on. The news, you should watch something more believable. Ancient Aliens. That's not sponsored YouTube.
Amen,
I love
brother.
that show. I honestly,
Amen.
I only watch PBS.
You know, it's funny, Papa J. Actually, one of my favorite rappers is a West Side Houston rapper.
What's hey?
Rule
Oh,
of
yeah?
thumb: if you hear the
Well-
shot, it's not meant for you. But yeah,
What's the rapper's name?
Toby Nigwe.
Is
He's a
he
Nigerian
African?
He's a
Yeah, I
Nigerian
figured.
rapper.
I like some South African rappers, but I don't. It comes off as like not
The
good.
one
Like it
thing
sounds
I like-
racist when I say it, but
What I like, he's got a lot. Like he's going through like a gospel phase right now, but he's got a lot of music. And what I liked about his music,
there's a lot of
is
soul.
He's
There's a lot of soul in
about
gospel.
protecting your family, your kids. Like, you know, one of his lines, he's literally like, if you book me for a show and I can't bring my wife and my babies, I'm leaving.
I think I
That
heard of
he
him
ain't
actually.
speaking, but you know, like
I'm with Juice. I don't mess with the Avatar
God bless
things.
me with cheese like Rotel because I ride his coattails. Like,
I thought it was
I don't
going to
know.
be more like I put my pipe in your girl like Mario, something like that.
This
I just noticed
my
we just
Chapo make your
Whoa.
Appa skate like his name's Tony Hawk.
Oh snap! So he's
Like,
cultured. He's cultured.
He actually gets with a lot of the old.
You know what I
head
mean? Like he
rappers,
knows
actually.
like American culture. He's
You
bleeding
know,
it
I think
into the raps and
I
shit.
think you know his songs, Kenny, don't you?
I probably do. I
I'm
just
pretty sure
like
you do.
it's
He's
just a
gotten lot
different
with all
world.
that.
Like it's hard to remember and even see names anymore. Like I used to have full records and things. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very different today.
Ever since
So yeah, I
YouTube
probably
came
know the
around,
music, but I don't know who the hell it is or what their face looks like or what the record cover looks like. or
Yeah, he
anything.
talks about shooting a lot, but it's mostly just
But that's a pretty popular thing on
Shooting
Earth.
dice. I mean, there's always context. You never
That's
know.
true. He could be shooting little star-shaped potatoes from his thing when he's making little
Yeah,
potatoes,
Or-
they
little
got a lot
potato
of
chips.
kids too.
It's easy to make
Dude.
potato chips, guys.
And like I said, he went like
I'm getting hungry.
I met him at like one of his.
All you
best-
need is a potato.
and people didn't know
I have
about
enough
him
protein,
until
so I'm full.
I think it was the Obamas put out a playlist actually, and they put him on.
Are you talking about Hussein Obama? Okay. I just want to
Barack
make
and
sure.
Michelle put out like a playlist, and Toby was on their workout playlist. Everyone was like, "Who the fuck's Toby?" And I was like, "Yo,
Toby
I've been
Keith?
trying to tell all my boys about Toby."
I thought you meant the boot in your ass song. We'll put a boot in your ass. It's the American way. I heard that 4 billion times this weekend.
But yeah, now he's doing like gospel albums and stuff.
Gospel's
too. It's very
fire,
interesting.
dude. Gospel's
dude,
fire.
He remixed one of his songs. It's The
Hostile.
Warmer Together, where he took one of his older songs and put it to gospel, basically. Fire.
Yeah, no doubt. It's more for like church now. I think it's more associated with like church goers and church music, but
It's
gospel's
still the same song, but
Yes.
Non-denominational.
Yeah, it didn't have one before. I think it's just found its way.
very interesting.
Southern Baptist is probably. Papa J, you're not Southern Baptist, are you?
No, I was raised Presbyterian.
Yeah, I know.
I was raised Presbyterian, but now I'm non-denominational. Presbyterian
that's
is just a
cool.
little too boring for me.
I like the Presbyterian girls.
Okay. They're not as freaky as Catholic girls, though.
No, definitely not. Catholic girls are trained
Uh,
from birth.
The more repressed, the more crazy once they let
That's
it
right.
out.
They make those
Oh,
girls
you're-
wear boxer shorts under their skirts. It drives them crazy.
Okay. I see. Yes, there was something about Houston. There was a guy that was shot by. ICE.
That's you don't have to say. I didn't mean it like that. I wasn't trying to be a dick about it. I just heard something on the news. I didn't know what it was. Yeah, no, I
and
knew
they
it was
had a
something
big
big.
protest out there now. And, but we
well,
won't
that's
talk
about it.
politics.
Can't you just
That's what happened.
tase somebody or like shoot them with the little like whatchamacallit, the like
They
the
say
beads
that he was
or
trying
the
to run over an ICE agent with
We're
his
all
car.
trying to, duh. I tried twice today.
Hey, all I can do is ride a bicycle, man. So it just
You
doesn't
ran over
work out
his
for
foot
me.
with a bicycle, you're getting knocked out. They got that orange spray that shoots about 75
I will
feet,
see
bro.
what I
It's
eat,
fucking crazy. They're out
I
there
tried
with
to take
bear
my
spray.
e-bike,
Yeah, Wolverine spray, shooting at people with like no mask on a bike. Like, yo, chill. Look like fucking.
And how this ties to football, people.
Huber.
is that,
Hey, let's get back on sports subject.
It's a
shall we?
football channel.
What's
So
going
the
on
NFL
here
game-
is that CMC is getting some electrical therapy, and so is
From the lights?
I'm sorry, I meant George Kittle for his leg, and that's how it all ties in.
Oh,
Feeling the
wow.
transport.
Oh, they're going over
Electro
the substation. They're going over the substation.
The
and getting hooked
substation,
up.
yeah.
They go to
Right.
the substation and tapping
What
into
they
the
do is they put
substation. And
three Niners at a time and in a hot air balloon right over the substation. That's part of the training.
I think there is a gas
With a little tea on
to be
it.
honest with you.
In a big
Okay.
F the Rams hot balloon hanging over the substation. We need to do 3 hours a day. They got like special glasses on, goggles on. They're like, we got to do 3 hours a day. You got to build up a tolerance in the substation. That's what it is.
Is there any new news about the new
Oh.
facility that they're going to go practice in, or is that
New news. I like that. New news.
the new news?
The new news.
I know my Raven tickets go on sale tomorrow.
Not the
I'm
old
fucking
news,
stoked.
because it seems like it's moving more to
Do you
old
have
news than it is
games
new
that you're-
news. Is that
Well,
a
it's the
forgotten
training
thing
camp
now?
passes.
Does anybody know?
So
I know.
I'm just trying to get any of them. They go so
No,
fast.
no. What? Hold on. What puppet?
I never go to training camp for some reason, but whatever.
I just wondering if there was an update on the new facility that they're supposed to be practicing on because they're going away from the substation.
I
Or
think
is
that was smoke. I think that was smoke.
trying to get away from the.
No mirror.
Brandon
Honestly,
Aiyuk?
I'm
Yeah.
not sure, but I thought it was in Oakland, wasn't it?
It was a little mirror.
We end up. Oh.
Oh, you're being serious. I'm sorry.
They were shooting
Yeah,
that
we're
orange
training
spray.
elsewhere.
And they're like, what? What?
Order
Oh, I
change.
forgot about the substation. Wait, we're moving the facilities. No, we're not. Who told you that? There was a report the other day. I dare you to find it. Look for it. Anything on YouTube for like 6 days, like it's sometimes it's just gone. Like there are things that like I look for that I saw and it's just gone.
That's the hallucination of your simulation, bro.
That's me making it up.
It's like the AI having simulations.
Why can't I make up like like a busload of like
We're all a
very
simulation,
sexy
question
nuns
everything.
gets broken down outside my house or something like that? Why don't I simulate that into my life?
Whoever
Breaking
is
news,
playing me in the
okay?
game, I need you to step it up a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna go meditate for like 4 hours after this. I'm gonna think about very, very distraught nuns. And a
Am I
lot of their
here?
robes have
That's
just
funny,
flown off
crazy.
in the crash. So-
If I perceive myself, does that mean I exist?
Okay,
I'll
okay,
try
hold
not.
on. The excuse is not the substation. This is not why they're looking. It's
Oh,
because they're running out of room to expand.
of course. yeah.
Oh yeah, it couldn't be.
Uh-huh.
We need
substation.
more
Yeah,
cold
Convenient.
tubs.
yeah, that's it.
We need more cold tubs, is what it is. We need
Cold
more
tubs?
cold tubs. I feel like in The Simpsons, they're like, we need more cold tubs. And they're like,
You know what? The Ravens actually had a whole story. Keaton Mitchell, of course, added to the LA Chargers this offseason. Electric running back.
with Genesis Smith and Brennan Thompson.
It's going to be fun over there. But he talked about actually kind of a little bit about the depression of a player going through the season, like after you get injured. He's like, dude, nobody talked to me after that.
No,
It
and
was
somebody
like I
wants
was a
your job.
ghost. Exactly. And you're watching these guys go out there and compete to take your spot. And recently the Ravens moved their like training room and rehab room right to like this brand new part of the facility out by the field with these giant doors that open up. So while players
How many
are getting
how many
training and
Confederate
rehab,
statues do you have? Just kidding.
we're north of the Mason.
He said,
Dixon.
just,
We're
that's
north
right.
of
You're
the
on,
Mason
you're
Dixon.
north of the Mason Dixon. That's where I went to school too.
But there's a reason we call it the castle. They put a brand new pool in the facility. Michael Phelps came and taught some of the players some swimming stuff.
Oh wow, that's cool.
because he's from
dude.
Baltimore as well.
He's an
but,
Olympian. God damn it.
Man, like so being able to get your rehab and medical and just the view there, it shows that the GM and the guys that really run the team kind of care and took it to heart what Keaton said. And
That's cool.
So
Yep.
I hope y'all
That's nice.
do things.
I'm happy we're not training at our.
As
training
far
camp.
as yeah, I don't know. As far as I know, for the Niners, all we did to help our injuries was hire more physical therapists and get more cold tubs. As far as
Or
that.
you could do what we
more
did,
cold tubs.
not
That
train
works.
at the field at all, and go to a different state.
Now, if you get hurt, we have a cold tub for you. We got one reservation for
We
a
can
cold
you
tub.
can just hop in there,
Nick
numb
Bosa.
yourself up so you can't feel it, and you can get back
Yeah.
out there.
Our owner got basically an F on the training and medical staff at one point under Harbaugh. And they immediately fired everyone, basically brought in brand new people. And even this year,
Surprised we didn't
just
get
brought
an
in
F
some
when I saw the
world
report.
renowned doctor from like fucking New Zealand that
That's
runs
what
the
I-
rugby teams.
So cool.
Like-
Yeah, that's what
What's he
I'm
gonna
looking
use,
at too.
eucalyptus
I'm going
stadium or
abroad.
something?
I'm going abroad. That's just me. I'm going
Yeah,
abroad.
this guy is world renowned. Like
Or
the
we're
owner
not.
paid
Because
good
just like
fucking money.
just like
It's
movies and
like-
TV shows in the US, we have to
What's he
have
gonna use,
people from like
eucalyptus?
we go looking for people from like Britain, you know what I mean, like in France to be like in movies in Scotland and shit. Like we can't play the same people in all our movies.
I don't get to talk about this enough, but like I truly fucking appreciate the owner of Baltimore Ravens, Steve Biscotti. Like we truly have a great owner And it's, when you watch teams like Cleveland, the Jets, Carolina, certain franchises, man, really.
Cleveland's trying to turn.
They are. They got to keep their shit together.
I think they'll be good to go next year. So I may move on from Cleveland.
They might be.
I think they're ready.
Good out of nowhere.
They could take a huge step this year.
They're gonna be fine in 2027. I expect them to be in contention for a wild card spot. So I'm going to move next year to the Saints and try and take care of them.
If Shador gets a shot this year and it doesn't work out, we
know
they're taking a quarterback.
Absolutely, and that's
they'll run
fine.
it up with a rookie.
And that is what you should do.
Yeah, they got the team for it. They got a great supporting cast for if they bring someone in.
But here's the thing, that's why you have to play him. This year means nothing. Getting a worse pick, getting a better pick is only a good thing. And then okay, Shador can be the backup, and he can stay here and be the backup if he wants to be. If not, he can go. But we're going to take somebody in the 2027 draft, and they got all the capital in the world to get whoever they want.
Me and you both already know Deshaun Watson's going to get injured in less than 4 games. He'll get that shot.
That's why I say start him the first 4 games. Nobody likes it. Nobody likes that I say that in Cleveland, but I say do it.
We do have, I don't know if the rest of the AFC North does, but I think they do because we play divisional games late.
Just the good old boys.
Never mean no harm. So I don't know if it's the same with Cleveland, but yeah.
You need one like a Jeep. I was listening to you, Levi. I'm sorry. You need the Jeep version, Levi, David. Can't you get the Jeep painted like that?
They come in that orange.
I know. Oh yeah.
Buy them in that orange.
Yeah.
What in the Duke of Hazzard's?
That show when I was little was like
y'all,
that was.
Y'all ain't seen David out there in his Daisy Dukes with his Jeep just slinging mud. Just slinging mud in his Daisy Dukes. You know what I'm saying?
I want you to look at that girl.
I'll even put the Tiger King mullet wig on.
Yeah,
he's got Daisy Dukes, the Tiger King wig on.
I always liked Cooter. He worked at the mechanic. He was Cooter.
We actually had a gas station in South Carolina
mechanic
called
with the name Cooter.
You want to go Cooter?
Gentleman.
And he wasn't even like a perv. He was a normal dude. So normal Cooter.
Yeah, I got a buddy named Cooter. It do be like that sometimes.
Skeeter, Cooter. You got to have all those. Little bit's a good nickname in the hellbilly community. A little bit. Yeah. Usually it's a very short, delicious blonde. I mean, pretty blonde.
I had a buddy who barrel raced
Colton.
horses.
Some random name Colton or some.
He taught his horse to go on Give It a Lick.
Boom.
So
it's John Jay.
Give it a lick. And fucking says,
yo.
Everyone should get at least. What's up, John Jay?
I have to get a rant off my chest. U.S. is ass. They always let me down in the round of 16. No excuses.
Well, isn't that they haven't won? You told me that, didn't you? That they didn't win the top 16.
Yeah,
John Jay, you were on a show the other day. I saw you. Good. You spoke very eloquently and intelligently, sir.
Well, that's how
I like that show.
That's how I used to do my show. I would.
Yeah, people forget
big,
John Jay.
Words.
John Jay has
big fancy
knowledge.
words. I was trying to be professional.
Yeah, because John Jay doesn't do a show anymore, so he has.
No, I thought we were unprofessional. Wink, wink.
Well, a so-called Bears fan says we're all geeks, so I don't understand.
Yeah, we're unprofessional.
But we geeking, man. We just geeking.
By definition, a geek bites the heads off chickens. I just want everyone to know that. That's the definition. Wow. That's the definition of a geek. It's in the. It was in the Freak Show. That's
also, and if you didn't know, now you know.
I didn't
now
see
you know.
A round of applause to Mexico. They had a great fight. If you did not see that game. No disrespect to England, but that's how you play a round of 16 game. You never give up, no matter what the score is. Mexico at least fights. United States, we're like, we got to play European style because we want to be European in soccer. We don't want to be American for some reason. Okay,
that's messed up.
My rant.
Well, no, I think they play pretty much American soccer on that one, man.
That's not
pretty bad.
It's because they even tell the young players, if you truly want to develop, you have to go international. You can't stay in the U.S.
Don't get me started.
They told Freddie to do that when I was fucking 14, and he didn't go international, and he literally just like fell off the radar.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I think it was bad juju that they brought in Balogun.
Yeah.
Mulligan.
Oh, the red
No,
card
it had-
situation.
Yeah, a lot of
you
people
know,
say that's just karma.
that was
for-
bad
Well,
juju right
I
there.
think it is. It was
Stupid
just
rules.
bad, like the Knicks game that they lost. I don't know why they lost it, but something happened in that game that also happened in that soccer match.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Y'all
because a
just
certain
like
individual was
memory.
at the
That
game.
red card.
That's
That
the
red card
reason
was
why we
a
didn't sweep
little
the Spurs.
excessive.
Have y'all ever seen African soccer and like the
Yep.
like actual like voodoo style stuff they do?
Yep.
Like
Oh, you don't have to
banging
tell
stuff on
Cubans
the
about voodoo.
goalposts
Nigeria,
and, like,
Cameroon.
yeah,
Egypt.
you know
We
what I'm
have,
talking about, John Jay. Like,
Cuba has been exposed to a lot of African religions and what have you. Just so you know.
there are a lot of people that man's like there. You get that karma in the game, or like
That made its way over here from the Caribbean and to the Bayou, I believe.
I want to make a
Not wrong.
point. I know you guys don't follow the sport like me and Crazy Goose and other people,
Yeah.
but Belgium, like, they were like, we're going to take out our best players, put our players for the next what's known as a cycle every 4 years,
And then bring in the studs at the end.
and the guy who hit the first 2 goals was a player who plays at a club called Atalanta, which is a Italian club, small Italian club. They recently won a thing known as the Conference League. He's the future. Then they put in a guy called Doku. I know you guys don't know these names. He's the most fastest, most technical. Like, he's so good with his legs. No person on earth can stop this 23-year-old. Then they put him in there, and of course they put their veteran. They call him Lukaku, and he's like, I'm gonna walk in front of the defender, steal the ball, and just whack it in there. So that's why I am very unimpressed of my U.S. team. They did not play good soccer, and they're going to take all those millions of dollars and pipe those kids out to Europe, because Americans, we cannot play the American way because it's not what Europe does.
I thought America puts a boot in your ass, is what I was told.
So
But they didn't do that.
I could be much worse, but this is McNiner's stream. But I am still trying to understand why people are justifying that this was okay.
To me, it's not a surprise that America didn't win, but I don't know anything about soccer. So I can say that.
But yeah, Belgium is like that team in the NFL that is a great regular season team. They beat everybody, and then they go to
The Ravens. The Niners. They're both. The Niners and the Ravens are the same team, bro.
What's good, CG?
They've been cursed since
CG.
they've both been cursed since the Super
Please
Bowl.
subscribe to CG Ruthless Sports. He is brutally honest and nothing but brutally honest.
Yeah.
He also is
All
doing
right,
the show.
hold up. We're gonna ask. CG, is the FIFA World Cup rigged?
Yes,
It's the question
is.
of the night.
it is.
Grass is green.
me and John Jay have talked about how
It is.
corrupt the organization is.
I was watching the
Lukaku-
Egypt game,
Lukaku,
and
former
shout
Man
out-
United
shout
player.
out to the Egyptians, but when
North Africa.
when Argentina is trailing, they play mad. And when they start playing mad, they start playing better than any soccer team on the planet. And I don't know why they always do this. They did it with Cape Verde, an island of 500,000 people.
Corona.
By the way, the Netflix documentary we're gonna get on Cape Verde is gonna be so fire
Yes.
from some of the stuff I've read about that team. Like
It's a soccer team.
it was,
Yes.
yeah. And, like,
Only thing I know about Africa
thought it was an
is I know
FDI
more rugby
now
in
stop.
Africa than I
what
know
was
soccer.
there's one of their star players was like a second string in an Ireland league, like playing semi-pro, so not even like real.
Ooh.
He thought it was a fake invite at one point, so he took forever to respond. Like
Huh.
they found these guys all fucking across the world just doing nothing, and they
That's
came.
you gotta find these kids on the streets, bro. There's talent.
was
out
a
there.
real fucking
Yeah.
man. I preach that all the time a little bit.
Not everyone has the discipline to be on a team. That doesn't mean there isn't some fucking badass elite ball player out there that isn't on a team. That shit is more likely than you know.
There
Not
are
everyone
so
can
many
be on a
kids
Well,
team.
again,
discovered.
Kenny, we spoke about this a few months back. The pay to play people's back on the soccer YouTubes and Twitter are like, oh, now they're blaming us, the people who charge these kids. It's not our fault. It's not. Yes, it is. Because now they're popping back up in the woodwork. Let's take more money from the parents, and then they'll be World Cup winners. That's the thing why I don't like about soccer. You
Yeah.
disenfranchise the kids who want to do it because they love it, but no disrespect. I'm not trying to shame anybody or be very controversial.
No.
Moms and dads do not have $5,000 for registration fees, $1,000 for jerseys, hotel fees of $10,000, and they have to travel around the country. What kind of parent has almost a
Travel
year's-
ball is nuts now.
Travel's
Oh,
crazy now. Well, yeah, we even way before this, we talked about private equity coming in here, and private equity is what ruined youth
Oh
sports.
no,
It's all the
gonna
same
save
shit.
it.
When
No,
I
Kenny,
played
that's gonna
travel
save
ball-
it. That's what. Oh man, I was arguing all day with these people. I get very heated.
When I played travel ball as a kid for soccer, my family didn't have the money, so they had an agreement with the Myrtle Beach Pelicans, the baseball team that's been passed around to fucking multiple franchises in MLB at this point. Twins,
Pelicans.
Rangers, fucking Braves. But they had an agreement where we were like, how young were we? Like 12 maybe at best.
What
And,
what Little League? It might have been Babe Ruth. Was it Little League
somewhere
or
in
Baby
middle
Ruth?
school, they would let us basically come and work the Myrtle Beach Pelican games for $20
Little
a
League.
night to put towards our traveling team.
That's cool, man.
And we just
They
sit
should
there
have
and
just-
work all
they-
night. Like,
You just needed a rich guy to sponsor your team, Levi.
Yeah. You
my
know,
wife, did, the guy that ran Damon's got Damon's restaurant for like the sponsor.
Was that a steakhouse or something?
Yeah, it's a beachside steakhouse in my hometown.
Ooh, yeah.
My baseball team was sponsored by the local pizzeria. It wasn't a lot of money.
yeah.
It wasn't a lot of money, but with their donations and some of the monies they took from the restaurant, gave 20 kids free admission to play baseball.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that a mom, and this is the reason why I'm huge a pro mom and pop shop businesses versus the corporate businesses, is because they weren't making millions of dollars, but they took whatever they had and they said, we're going to sponsor these kids. We're going to take some of our profits, extra money, to get these kids to play because these kids don't have money. So that was the only system that I grew up with. Again, I'm the grandpa, but today's kids, they're buying $50 cleats, $100 baseball bats, $100 gloves, buying those custom jerseys that are so much, and they go to these tournaments that sometimes they try out and they waste all that money, and I just don't understand why these companies do it. And you want to know whose fault it is that there's not a lot of public money that used to be funneled into these services that used to give these people. That's why you look at the old U.S. teams. They did not look like the best, but they competed with the best of the world, and they were beating the best of the world. And there were all these free collegiate athletes and semi-pro guys beating teams like Brazil and Argentina and England and Germany. We can't do that no more for some reason, but we're paying them the money.
It's also because baseball, NFL, and all these other franchises now make way more money. So why?
While they're
you can-
failing. By the
on
way.
the international stage, yes, soccer out earns every sport by far on the international stage. But
Cricket is
inside
close.
the U.S., and a lot of players are afraid to leave the U.S.
Well, here, check this out. My dad and I were talking, and he was born in Guatemala, as I was, and he was
Guatemala?
born in a very poor place. And he said, that soccer is the number one sports in the whole world for one reason.
It's cheap.
It's very cheap.
It's a
when
ball.
we were growing up, he said, we would grab socks and make a ball and put
That's
two
all you
shirts,
need. Yeah.
and that's all you need. And he said, I'm not going to be surprised if soccer, and that's what they're saying now, soccer is going to be the number one sport here in the United States. Because if you think about it,
They want it to be.
a lot of kids, especially
It's easier.
in poor communities, it's really hard to get the equipment. It's really hard to get the field, and it's really hard for them to raise up the money to go places and get the balls, and then the referees and the fields. You need field goals and stuff
And rec
like that.
reps
In
are
soccer,
so
you
bad
don't.
at protecting players in soccer growing up.
And if you look at baseball, you guys were saying, I was a baseball coach, and these kids that I was working with, they buy not just $100 baseball bats. That is cheap nowadays.
yeah, that's
They're spending $300, $400 for a bat that they're going to use for about a year and a half at the very most. and their gloves on top of that, and their cleats, like you guys were saying. And it's same with hockey. It's same with football, baseball, and
Cleats are expensive, yeah.
anything that you put out there.
In the
Gymnastics is the same way. You need to spend a lot of money to get the training and everything else to be able to compete in that kind of level.
And money for food just to even stay in shape. Not only just that, yeah.
And there's a lot of people. That's why there's not a lot of sports being set up in schools right now because they're so poor, you know.
Papa J, I just want to say I picked up on your Guatemalanness.
I
could tell you were Guatemalan.
Doing that job at the Pelicans is actually how I built my legs up, and it made me a much better player. I was literally, as a middle schooler, taking like the drinks up into the stands, carrying the drinks with all the ice in it, and selling drinks as a middle schooler to make my money. But I will say the best coaches I ever had were from the UK.
Were you filling
their
up
name
water
is the
bottles?
Banta family, and they're still coaching to this day.
Were you filling up water bottles with tap water and selling them for $6?
Bro.
That's how you do it.
I had this little girl with me, and she was holding the money.
It's spongy.
She put
That's
so
a
many
classic
drinks in.
When the Yankees have a big game, that's what you do.
Was good, Sponge.
I'm so glad Spongy's here because I want to ask what it is about the 76ers are planning on bringing in LeBron James.
Los 67.
Yep.
No, los 66.
John.
Bernard is going to be playing
one side on the
too?
league decides to trade all of a sudden.
Uar kind of shaded. Uar kind of threw some shade, didn't he?
That's what he did play, was basketball.
What happened?
Uar is just an animal.
LeBron going to the 76ers?
And how much help does Embiid need now?
That's crazy. I heard the Wizards.
Well, he's not coming to the Warriors.
MJ going to the Wizards to end it.
Go to the Sixers or go to the Knicks.
I heard the Warriors last. Is he not picked yet? I thought we were done with this.
So
are we going to ESPN the decision?
Man, I hope LeBron doesn't go. Fuck LeBron. He had 15 years to go to us ahead of time.
He wants to go to Philly, New York, or Cleveland.
Stay away. No.
Send him to the Pelicans.
I heard it was
15 years
Philly.
ago.
I heard it was Philly,
over here.
Cleveland, and Miami.
I thought it was Denver.
Oh my God.
I heard the Nuggies were in on him.
But YTC, LeBron will help your franchise.
The Nuggies, the Denver
15
Nuggies.
years too late.
He said,
they were the
Bronny's
Denver
contract
Nuggies.
guaranteed. They're like, yeah. He's like, cool, I'm out.
I heard him and BA are going to make their own team.
Ooh, BA and AB? You said are going to make their own team?
No, LeBron.
I mean, LeBron, like Corona's talked about, he's been friends with Steph for a long time. Steph's
It's
getting older too.
It's the Warriors.
Yeah, but that's like saying two rich people are friends. Like, that's just, of course, they see each other like every party. Sorry, Spike.
It's Warriors, Sixers.
Whoa,
and Heat.
crazy Jews.
That's the
Whoa.
three.
Crazy Jews. He said, does my dad hate Mexico? Because most old school Central Americans hate Mexico.
Wow.
Let me tell you
Messed
something.
Up.
Mexico is the most hated country in all of Latin America, not just my old school,
and America.
new school. I'm not.
Argentina's
I'm
worse.
telling you what's true. Mexico is not very well accepted anywhere.
It's
But
crazy.
Mexico,
Yeah.
it's very true. Very true.
Now, I
America
love
doesn't
Mexico.
even like Mexico's. Come on, let's be real.
I love chicles.
no.
I love big hats. I love loud
Me
music,
gusta
and I love tequila.
Paleta payasos
I'm
and
Mexican
Oxos
at
and
heart.
stuff. Come on, man.
Kenny likes the big ladies.
I like a
I like
Los
the
tortas.
Browns, so I guess I'm Canadian.
I have some news.
Juegan
for you
lotería.
guys.
Uh-oh. Spongy has
Specifically,
new news.
it's not really news, but it's just a warning for.
Well,
people
don't
like
ruin it.
Levi. People like Levi out in the Florida area.
Oh, no.
There's a new Tesla driver on the road.
Oh, shit. Is he a serial
You
killer?
know, eh,
You know,
It's not-
there's
You
a
talking about
serial
Michael?
killer on parole right now that's
Yeah.
just showing them where dead bodies are at. Or still,
I'm
They
saying,
just
I
got
thought
one the
you
other
were
day.
talking about a serial killer. I don't know why you.
That might be a possibility too.
Might
if
be,
he goes
yeah.
everywhere with it.
yeah.
He does have a very calm serial killer vibe,
Started getting that vibe from him.
like Dexter.
I mean, they
Dexter.
like
Nice,
arrested
nice.
and fired like 35 teachers this
Hey,
year.
hey, hey,
Oh, shit,
hey,
Dexter's
guys,
from
we
Florida.
haven't welcomed Spongy to the show.
I know we haven't.
I tried, but I couldn't bring myself to do.
Introduce. Come on.
So
Thanks.
here's Spongy, folks. And
What up, Philly Tour?
I always send it on 2 different platforms, Spongy.
And no, hold on. I checked the one, I didn't get it there, and then I checked the other one, and I was on a different account, so I didn't get the notification. So I had to go
Fake news.
onto that account.
It's all good. But yeah, I
Yeah, you're
always
here.
send it both ways. You know, like,
The important thing is you're alive.
yep.
Let me walk around this chair for good luck.
David Corona is spreading lies again.
I'm a spec.
Oh, you
Oh,
like
no.
the Lakers and the
No.
Dodgers?
No,
right.
No,
John Jay.
that's
No.
not true.
Corona,
I know
I got
it's not
tickets
look at my
true.
logo,
Corona.
Papa J. There is no
Oh yeah, Corona. I got
blue,
tickets for that game
baseball
too.
team.
On
Corona, that's not true. I know that John Jay loves the A's, so that can't
No.
be true.
We're not doing this.
Oh,
now.
yeah.
No.
That's where it's at.
Sacramento A's.
That's where it's at.
No. They can go to Canada. You know what? Let's
Sac
give them back to
A's.
Philly where they belong.
I mean, what's in Canada anyways besides the Blue Jays failing?
Well, YTC, our good friend Chimera, he's like, the Bills are actually in New York.
You know how hard it is. I just heard a stat
Did you
of
see what
how
a new
hard it
stadium
is to win the Super Bowl. I mean, how to win the Super Bowl when you open up a new stadium or some shit like that. Some crazy stat. When you're opening up a new stadium, most teams do not do well.
Pretty
So,
soon we'll
Super
all be in
Bowl
a
bound.
dome like
Opening up a new
Nate
stadium. Thanks a lot.
Damn.
We'll all be in a new stadium 2040 by now. So.
I'm
That would
just
be
hoping
nice.
next year we're able to pull our own Mike McDonald.
Hey, it can't be worse than
kind
that.
of a
I'll take
shame
being
that
in the
New
dome.
York-
Steve-O, have you ever watched the Lingerie Football League?
Oh, I didn't know that was Steven.
The LFI? Oh.
He
He
changed
knew
his
the
avatar.
acronym off the rip, bro.
I remember all the controversy of that league.
The YouTube
Played in that
coach.
league, or he might have been a coach. I don't know. I'm
What
unsure.
league are you talking about?
The LFL.
Oh shit, the left out league.
I didn't know the Dodgers beat the Yankees.
Los
No,
Doyers.
he's saying
Fun
they were going to
fact,
be. No, we
guys,
play them
the-
next 2 weeks from now.
The
Once of that
star
game.
of the Utah LFL team is
So
actually just David
I have a
McNiner
question
in
for
that
David
league.
McNiner.
Them
Earlier,
Daisy Dukes.
you said that you're a hillbilly. I didn't know hillbillies are in Utah. I learned something new.
Yo, they're everywhere. There's a mountain.
Yes.
Not wrong on that.
Anywhere
Anything that
there's
surrounds
a
the Rocky
mountain,
Mountains.
a hillbilly will be there.
Well, that means
He's
that
so
California has hillbillies because we have a mountain in Sierra Nevada.
Well, we
Yeah, you
have
do.
hillbillies. I mean,
Wow.
technically,
Yo, the Apple.
technically we have hillbillies because we're by the Appalachian Mountains. In
I
Jersey,
tried to
so-
tell these guys about the hillbillies in New Jersey, YTC. They didn't know.
The Appalachians,
They didn't
yeah.
know. Yo, it's scary up there. It's just like the Appalachians in New Jersey.
Basically, the Michael level. No, stop. You just go find Michael.
That's what like Ramapo. I would say it's like up by
YTC, are you
Ramapo.
saying that your brother Mike is from New Jersey?
brother. No, it's.
I mean, if you
possibly
live in Florida, there's a very good chance you came from New York or New Jersey. It's very possible.
Yeah, there
And he
are.
No,
migrated over there from the
Michael
Appalachians.
resided in Chicago. Let's get that right.
Maybe he's hiding, like in witness protection. He can't say where he's really from.
Deliverance
Amount of
is
New York
everywhere.
people here, there's a
Oh,
lot
look
of
at Corey.
shit.
You want
You
to
know,
bang?
the serial killer stuff. Oh, okay. I appreciate the horns that the Mexican culture uses in their music. The horns is hot.
I like saxophone. I like French horns.
Gotten
Sax
started.
is nice.
Kenny, have you gotten started at all on your upcoming draft, guys?
You're talking about summer scouting, my friend?
Yeah.
Already?
I 100% have. Yes, sir.
Oh, I almost forgot. Kenny will love this view. So I was listening to Mike Florio. Apparently, he's making videos on a YouTube channel.
Okay.
We already got to take that with a serious grain
Apparently-
based off the author.
Apparently, Deshaun Watson had a clause in his contract that nobody
Uh-oh.
knew.
The
and-
insurance thing?
Yeah, the
Oh
insurance.
yeah, they're getting like 90 million back. I told you guys. I told
So-
David and Levi
so
may have
that means
known.
that
David,
Deshaun
David may have
Watson-
known.
is not being paid a lot of money. And so I'm like, if that's true, bye-bye, Watson. Put the young guy in. Because guess what? They're
Oh,
not
dude.
paying you.
Yeah, but you know what? They don't have. It doesn't matter if Shador
Massage
starts or if
Watson.
Watson starts. Either way, they don't have a backup, so they need both of them.
It's probably also I don't know the exact details, but it's probably the missed time is mostly due to injuries. And
They literally got insurance on his contract if he was
Yeah.
injured, and it got them like $8 million a year or like something like that for the next however many years. It's not all at once, but it's like $90 million.
Yeah, 90 million.
anybody
total.
remember he was supposed to be in a walking boot and was pictured like down in Atlanta near a strip club with
What a shame! Like
no.
I don't know how you can be so bad with quarterbacks. That's why it's intrigued me so much, Cleveland. Like I had to dig into it. I don't know what's going on.
Well,
So-
and the funny thing about it, that because they extended, like those 4 years and all that stuff, it was very detailed how he explained it. Technically, Watson could be on the Browns until 2029, and they
Oh,
would
yeah.
have to pay him the $50 million per year. So if you do the math and you extend that money, it's like $25 million per year compared to all the quarterbacks. That's a bargain.
Dude, I actually already talked about this. I want to bring in Shador in 2029 to the Niners. Obviously, I haven't talked about it on Niner channels. But I think it's going to be awesome.
Be a backup. to another bad
Dion
quarterback.
is the coach, and Shador is
Dion as
the
the coach.
and Hunter is here at wide receiver. You guys, I'm already thinking about 2000.
You might have to
29 or
fight
whatever.
Dallas for it.
Hey, I know Jerry's very. Listen, if anybody, it's going to be Jerry.
Are you predicting that Brock is going to be traded somewhere else?
No, I just think that Brock, I don't think he's going to play anymore. I don't think he's going to go to another team. I don't think he's going to play anywhere after the Niners because I think he's going to retire, still being able to play football. That's honestly what I think. I think this is a different
now.
I feel like this is not a kid like Stafford or Brady that is like gonna be like, I don't want to spend time with my family so that I can win Super Bowls that nobody gives a fuck about. Well, I'm not
You're
gonna
saying
spend time
that's
with
going
my
to happen in 3
I
years
think he's a
from now.
different. Yeah, I think it's very possible. I
3
don't think.
years?
I don't know. Like, okay, so I know this is very off topic or whatever, but there was a golfer a long time ago who was an incredible golfer. His name was, I think it's Bobby Taylor. And he was very good. But he also wanted to be a doctor. And he also wanted to do other things in his life. He didn't want to just play football forever. Other people have other things they want to do. I feel like
Peanut
Brock
Tillman as well
is
as an
different
FBI
like that. I could be wrong. It's just my take. I want to bring in Dion. I want to bring in Taylor. I want to bring in Shador to the Niners. That's what I want to do.
You're comparing him to Matt Stafford, though. If you were married to Kelly Stafford, you would probably want to play football as long as you wanted to, as long as you could.
But that's why I'm saying Brock is different. I actually think he enjoys his family and the peace of spending time with his family. I could be
have a
wrong.
hot take on Brock Purdy. I don't think he's going to retire in 3 years because I don't think any person is that dim-witted to do that.
Well, he's already made a ton of money.
if
He's
he's
not
healthy-
some guy that's
I
fancy
mean,
guy.
not because he was undrafted. He was getting
He's
paid
not.
peanuts
He's not out there
recently.
buying jewelry and
So-
like cars and homes like
so-
you know who other people do.
But you know how taxes be in California, bro.
Man, he'll be a future Titan.
I don't think he'll live in California either. I think he'll be gone. That
Yeah,
guy can
that's
buy
not
acres in
happening either.
Montana and live with his family and be
Be
in
like
peace.
Rick Ross, bro. Buys chicken
Hey,
farms.
they only pay the California taxes on the games they play there.
That's
That's
right.
true. That's
Of course.
very true.
So I don't think he's going to retire before his 30. I think probably like 34 will be the maximum for him.
Can I ask a question for the panel though?
Yeah.
If you were 29 years old and you had as much money as Brock Purdy, would you retire?
No.
If you've ever been if you've ever been a true athlete, you never want to give up.
I've been a true athlete, but so was Bobby Taylor, and the man wanted to do other things in his life. He doesn't care how many fans he had in golf. He wanted to be a doctor.
I respect.
He wanted to
argue-
start a
different.
family.
Hey,
he wanted to do
I
other
respect
things.
that, but you need to understand.
It's not because he didn't love golf.
Well,
I would argue it would be more like Luke Kuechly's situation.
It's a
hopefully not with
self-control thing.
concussions,
You have
but,
one
like,
life. You
Or
want to
Andrew
get to
Luck.
playing football for 50
Exactly.
years. You
That's
I feel
can.
like it would be more
By the
if
way.
you get. I feel
There's
like it would be
other
more
things
Because I
as well.
watched him go into a concussion and his coach not.
Yeah, you want to
fucking
be
take him out of the game.
43 and getting fucking railed by some 6'5" D lineman
sounded
destroys
so
your back and
Yeah,
life
yeah.
and hip.
bad. Sounded-
And then
What?
you can enjoy the rest of your
Lots of-
life.
Whoa.
Very
What
descriptive.
are you talking
I
about?
love it, King.
Oh
Hey,
man.
if that didn't go through your head, then I think you're not really thinking about the consequences of playing football at a certain age.
I
Nobody
think
wants to
if
end up
you
like.
love the game,
I mean,
if
just
you
look
love
at
the
Brandon
game,
Aiyuk. I mean,
if you
Brandon
love the
Aiyuk.
game,
I feel
you
like
can
the only
keep
way
playing.
he retired.
That's one thing I would say.
Hey
That's
guys, if you had
CTE,
crazy
bro.
takes like me, you'd be right more too. That's all I can
that's
say.
CTE.
I don't think your takes are crazy, Kenny. I think your takes
No, you're
are
right.
very,
They're not.
you know,
They're
like
pretty
very-
safe. They're actually pretty safe takes.
Kenny,
like-
I feel like the only way that happens is if he gets hurt and
Now,
Well, yeah, and he's already been hurt how many times?
well, I like a
Not
say,
many.
another serious arm injury.
like a career ending like Alex Smith style where that was bad, where you
Or
have to
Steve
not-
Young.
Yeah.
Steve Young.
Yeah,
That's
I
another
don't know. You know
example.
what it is? As someone who grew up with no money, having it makes you want to stop working.
Well,
Let me just put it that way.
Well, technically,
But see, it's
Even
not
if you
work
were
for
playing
him.
a sport,
Man, just invest a quarter of it into investments and you'll be
well,
straight.
technically, like
course, yeah.
even when these players retire, they still have agents, and so they're always going to have money.
yeah.
And so that there's a reason why if Tom Brady didn't do what he's doing,
Paid.
because he would like to go back on that football field because he's a little bit stubborn. That's a different conversation.
Tom
but-
Brady lost his family from what
Look
he
at
chose.
Trent
to do.
Williams.
Again, that's a different conversation. What we're talking about,
Yeah.
Brock.
He lost it.
Like I said, 34, I think would be a good cutoff for Brock Purdy. And so I don't think he's going to just give up. Like, you know what? Because he does want to win a Super Bowl. And if he's not thinking about I don't want to win the Super Bowl, I'll trade him.
Look,
So
it's
I don't
every.
think. I don't think.
Yeah,
that's-
no, I'm not arguing with you.
It's those kinds of
People are
athletes
different.
that are really athletic, that love the game so much that they just want to keep playing.
Yeah.
You got your
Here's the
Trent
thing.
Williams. Hold on, you got your Trent Williams that
Yep.
kind of does that. He's got all the money in the world. He can retire, but he keeps
He
coming
lost.
back.
He lost
Look-
newborn children. Remember?
Look at Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan he retired. He went to play baseball for no
Yeah.
money. Like he came back to the game.
Yeah,
He
but
didn't
we
need to come
know
back to the
Michael
game.
Jordan was a disturbed human being. We know that now.
Well, it takes that kind of disturbance to be that kind of an athlete to play
Again.
in a pro sport.
Again, if you want to be Tom Brady level, Michael Jordan, and all you want to do is play your sport and be known for that, and that's all people ever talk about, that's fine. Other people want to do other things. And I'll tell you what, if I was Brock and I was 29 and my wife just had a baby and I had a shit ton of money, more than I ever thought, 100,000 times more than I ever thought I could ever accumulate in 60 years of working my whole life, and I see my kids grow, I'm going to want to stay home every day with my kids, bro. Like, and I don't even have kids. So
Yeah, but
I'm just trying to
that's
say
you.
to you, like, football is football, but not to everyone. Most of those guys are doing a job. It's not, I know that you think everybody out there is super passionate about football. A lot of them are just doing this as a job. That passion is what makes you the better players, the best players, that passion.
There was a quarterback, actually. I think he would play for Arizona. I can't remember his name, but he retired super early, and he went out and started being a farmer because that's where he grew up, was in a farm.
That sounds awesome.
And
That's awesome.
he was a part of a Christian community and stuff. And
Oh, you're talking about a commune?
no, like a legitimate a church. But he said, I have the money. I just don't want to play football anymore. I want to retire as a farmer. This is where I grew up. This is what
Not
I
having
learned.
40
This
surgeries.
generational thing, and exactly. no more
Watch your
surgeries.
kids grow up, make them
Mhm.
breakfast,
At this
teach
point, I'll
them
assume if
everything they
That's
know.
rare. That's rare.
At this point,
Oh,
I'm under the
And someone
assumption
has the
that
opportunity
I'll
to do
screw up my
that. You
children
ask me, I would do it.
anyways.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but I
I'd
don't
love
think
to buy
Brock
a
is that
farm
type
right
of
now,
person.
man.
Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, I
He's
still would
willing to
rather
put
have
$100
Travis
on it.
Hunter. I still would rather have Travis Hunter
Man,
throw
the
to
kid
and
will probably
Shador
still
throw
be
into
around.
him and Dion
Say what,
behind
Papa?
that would be fun.
Now I got to look up who that was.
You know what? I like to be entertained. You guys love Super Bowls. I like to be entertained. And I feel like if Dion was here with Shador and Travis Hunter, I feel like we'd be having so much fun, win or lose. And so that matters to me. To you guys, Super Bowl 6 is all you care about? That's fine with me. I want to have fun. I want to be entertained.
That's not true. That's 100% wrong.
What's 100% wrong?
We're
By the way,
not-
what were we arguing about before? That I thought Brock was going to retire and enjoy his family life? Like, is that what you guys were arguing with me about?
I'm not arguing with you. I'm trying to point out something,
Okay.
but you don't want to hear it for some reason.
No, I'm ready now.
Plum-
Go ahead.
Jake
I'm
Plum,
just
I think
messing
is-
around. I'm just messing around. You can believe what you want to believe. I'm not going to change your mind.
What would be more fun than Shador and Travis Hunter and Dion being here in 2030? Why doesn't that sound fun?
You're not going to like this. I have a feeling because, again, I've been watching college football, like Dion and really wants to go to Dallas for some reason. Because
maybe.
There you go. I believe that.
Let me tell you something. Who's very similar to Dallas is the 49ers. If you want to pick one team that's exactly like Dallas, it's the 49ers.
So
you give up Dak, and you bring in Shador and Deion Sanders.
Well, Dak will
I mean,
be
a lot of
retired
people
trying to
thought
get-
they
they're already
might.
trying to get him.
Jones type of thing, right?
Yeah,
there.
Dak will probably
Yeah, a lot
retire
of
by
people
then.
already were thinking they might.
Dak will be done by 28, 29. He'll either be like a low end backup or like a high end backup or like a free agent, kind of
Or
like
probably an offensive coordinator when he
yeah, or he'll be something.
He'll
might
be like a
retired.
Kirk Cousins.
What do you guys have
Something
planned
like
for
a Kirk Cousins.
2030?
I agree with Spongy on
What
that.
are the three Niner fans here? Tell me what you see in 2030. I want to hear what you guys think is going to be going on.
I can tell you right
when?
now.
I don't want to know
2030?
what's not going to be going on. I want to know what you guys think. 2030, what are the Niners doing?
Oh, we're winning a Super Bowl.
Okay.
We're going to have I think no, seriously.
Sounds
I think
about right.
I think that the rookies that we have right now
Sounds
are
about
going to
wrong.
grow into.
What about
the
every other team's
positions.
rookies that were better?
No. We're talking about the Niners.
Okay.
Strictly the Niners, all
All
right?
right.
I think just like our offensive line unit has been kind of chemistry. And they have this chemistry that they've been growing together. And little by little bit, they have been improving, little bit by little bit. I think that's what's going to happen with our defense being one of the youngest defense in the league. Our defense is going to get stronger. I think.
Who's our head coach?
I think I don't see the Niners staying away from Kyle or giving up on Kyle that easily.
Wow.
Especially if these 3-4 years from now,
Year 13, is it? What year would that be? 2030 with Kyle. What year would that be? How many years would he be here?
man, if you're showing up
17?
and you're doing great
It's only 4
in
more.
those late years, why would you want to give up something good? Even
I
though
don't-
it's year
well,
13.
If he's doing great, yeah, but there's a
Yeah.
lot of good
So
teams.
basically, you want to settle for purgatory. That's all I'm hearing.
I really, honestly, I hope it's Liam Cohen, Kellen Moore, Deion Sanders, because I don't want Kyle here in 2030.
Tell you, it's not going to be Liam Cohen because Liam Cohen
know
will
what?
be
He
a
might
Super Bowl
retire
winning
by
head
then.
coach with the Jaguars.
I don't think they're going to give up on Kyle, and I don't think Kyle's going to leave the 49ers for another team. If
he would go to
Kyle's
the
gonna
Cardinals.
retire.
He would
I
go to
think
the
he would
Cardinals in a
retire.
second.
We have.
Okay,
Jim
so
Ford.
wait. So Kyle's going to retire and not Brock. Okay.
Yeah, well, Kyle's older.
I don't think he's old for a coach.
This is only
Basically, for a coach, he's like a child.
fourth year. So we're
Basically,
talking about
when
4
it
more
comes to
years.
coaches, he's like a baby. So that doesn't sound right. I mean, you know what I do like is Joe Gibbs. That was a man who won a bunch of Super Bowls with a bunch of different teams and a bunch of different quarterbacks. That is the ultimate warrior of football head coaches. That is my favorite head coach in the entire NFL since the beginning of time.
Which was awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome with
Joe
Washington.
Gibbs. When you win Super Bowls with multiple teams and multiple quarterbacks, that is how you know. Or you could just have been thrusted into the perfect situation. Either way, that man knew what he was doing. Or he was blessed.
Look at Mike Holmgren. I mean, he went very far too, and he just retired.
I used to love Dan Reeves. I love Marv Levy. People don't give those people respect because they didn't win Super Bowls. Super Bowls is not the ultimate thing to me. It is to most people. It's not to me.
Then what's the point of owning a football team?
I don't own a football team. I'm here to enjoy myself and have fun and be entertained. I don't care how many Super Bowls a team has. I don't get a ring. I don't get a bowl. I don't get a cup. I don't get a dish. I don't get nothing. I don't get nothing. All I get is to yell at other dumbass fans that my team won more Super Bowls. And I'm only going to be able to enjoy that for a little while longer because the Niners are not going to be able to say they have the most Super Bowls anymore at a certain point. We might have a team in our division with 3 after this year. And then that shit about having 5 Super Bowls is going to sound a little old. It's going to start to sound
a little
old.
Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, it's going to start to sound a little old. So, I hope you're right that Kyle's going to win a Super Bowl between 2030. But if he doesn't,
last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl?
I don't know that
it
he
was
could
on
still be here.
VHS.
I like what Crazy Juice says right here. As long as Jed York is the owner, Kyle will be the coach.
That's going to be the situation.
Yeah, once again, purgatory.
Well,
again,
I don't want to be the guy who actually lives, in Bay Area country. But I listen to the local sportscasters, not the guys who like cover the team. Like the people who still do journalists on the 49ers, and they always say this: if everything is going okay, why ruin it by changing quarterbacks, changing a coach? Jed York said this, that one of the things I learned was not being a friend to Harbaugh, and because of that, he's developed PTSD. He told this to a stockbroker on a business network. We have a good thing. If we're constant, if we're good, if we're mid, if we're average, if we're okay, if we're making the playoffs, I see dollar signs. That's how I look at the 49ers.
Mm-hmm.
So back to the question, why are you owning a team? Are you owning a team because it has that history and you're making a lot of money? Or do you want to win a Super Bowl? Because let's go back to the business aspect. There's a reason why I make fun of the Jets. Why do you have billions of dollars and you have a trash team year after year, but you're making billions of dollars? So the Jets care about the money. Are the Niners doing the same thing? So
I have a theory about that. The Jets are not allowed
to.
The Jets are not allowed to win a Super Bowl because they tanked and they were part of the rigging of Super Bowl III, and so they're not going to get into the Super Bowl.
And we use them for tax purposes. But yeah.
Basically, it's a money laundering team.
So that's the problem.
Is that the real reason the Dolphins are in the AFC East with fucking New England and Buffalo?
Well, Don Shula was on.
Just as much as the reason the Cowboys are in NFC East.
Football field.
Yeah.
Don Shula was on that field on Super Bowl III.
The Cowboys technically are not in the East Coast; they're in Texas. That's in the middle of the
coast. That's by the logic.
Why? And the old commissioner, rest in peace, Tagliabue, said this. The reason why the teams are set up the way they are because they have historical history and rivalry. You're never going to take away the Giants and Philly rivalry if you find some dumb thing. The same thing, you cannot take away the Cowboys and that New York rivalry, even though they're far apart. But you also can't take away that rivalry. That's why the NFC has the Cowboys and the Niners together, because you can do like an East-West thing, but then you're really destroying it. And again, it's a big headache to really think about, all these things. But there's a reason why a lot of teams are not in their respectful divisions. One good example, the Chiefs are a weird outlier. They're not West. They're in the middle of the country, but they have a rivalry with the Broncos and the Chargers and the Raiders.
Less.
Yeah.
No, the casual means I don't know anything about football, Steve-O.
Remember, the St. Louis Rams were in the NFC West.
Mm-hmm.
We also had the Cardinals in the East.
I used to like the St. Louis Rams way better than the Los Angeles Rams. The only team that should be in LA is the Raiders. That's the only team that should be in Los Angeles.
Tagliabue died?
Yeah, he passed away.
When was that?
I think about a year ago.
He had too many secrets, Papa J. He had too many secrets.
Oh, okay.
Also,
are we saying that he passed away? Or he
was in his 90s.
I think he was put down by like a hitman, an African hitman.
Ah,
that's the story in the Inquirer.
Nope.
Is it really? Get the hell out of here!
You have to look, but right before you check out from the grocery store. Yeah, look for it when you check out of the grocery store.
I'm doing something here.
So, you doing something?
Oh,
you got it backwards, Steve-O. See, it's Kenny.
Annyeong. No, the casual is not that I don't get upset. The casual is that I don't know anything about football. So I can still get upset.
Wait, you don't know anything about
go?
Nothing. I don't know nothing.
What? I thought you were
The
Spurs.
things I get right is just because I don't know anything. It's part of it. It's like how it works.
My brain is wired
If I
differently.
tried to do well, then I would get everything
My
wrong.
brain's wired differently, Kenny, so I have to be
Yeah.
right. It's just a symptom that I have. I
Yeah.
don't want to talk about it because it's not.
Yeah.
I'm stubborn, but yeah, go.
Watching Calais Campbell move at 40 years old is fucking wild,
Can't believe he's still playing football.
bro. And he's still playing at a high level.
Is this the guy at the Saints? No, that's Cam Jordan. I'm sorry.
That's Cam
How
Jordan.
many teams that guy has been playing for?
Dude, he's 40.
I know that's a guy who needs to retire.
Hey, here's a question. Who finishes last in the AFC East, the Miami Dolphins or the Jets? I'm saying Miami.
Well, that's
They're
tough.
gonna be tanking.
The Jets. Hold
That's-
on,
No,
hold on.
the
hold
Jets.
on.
It's the Jets.
Hold on, let
I
me
don't
rethink this.
know.
Let me rethink
The
this.
Jets have a really good wide receiver, a really good running back. They
No,
have
the
a
defense
veteran,
can't even get a turnover.
veteran
They still haven't got no
quarterback,
turnover.
decent O-line, pretty good D, good defensive coach. I just think Miami's a hot mess.
Veteran quarterback.
No,
Gee,
they don't even know how to get a pick.
just
though.
saying. I'm not saying he's.
Oh my
I'm not
God.
saying he's great. I'm just saying he's been around the block. He can
All
he
right,
can throw
all
the
right,
ball
so
for the Jets.
So you're saying the Jets will win 3 games and Miami will win 1 or 2.
It might be 0 games in one game, but I still think that the Jets finish in third place. Is what I'm saying.
I'm just
Calais
saying,
was
that's
drafted
what
in
we're comparing
2000.
here,
They,
right?
they have 2 good tight ends too. You know how important that is.
What is that? 18 years in the NFL as a defensive lineman.
Oh man, that is nice. That's the guy I pick up on Madden when all the other players are gone and nobody wants that guy because he's 39 years old.
And last year,
I pick him up.
he played 524 snaps
I don't know,
for
Steve.
Arizona.
I'm not. I
Finished
don't
out
think so.
72.
What
Yeah,
what
he
was
left
his,
us, went to
what was his
Atlanta,
numbers?
Miami, and then Arizona. We tried to trade him back to the Ravens twice.
Mhm.
I'm excited.
I think that the Jets are going to surprise a few people. That's all. I'll leave it at that.
Okay, so you're thinking 4 wins then.
I'm telling you, in 2027, I'm backing the Saints and the Jets, and I believe that they are going to both be improving a ton.
It's
I can
definitely-
see I can see the
Saints I
Saints
can understand, but the Jets, nah.
taking the South. I can see the Saints taking the South.
Glenn is going to be gone. Just think about it.
Only because
the
Miami
Jets are-
signed a vet at quarterback. Then
They haven't even gotten a turnover yet.
We'll see.
And Miami had a decent draft. I mean, the Jets.
They had a lot of good. I mean, look, they got like to stick their hand into the Scrabble bag. Do you know what I mean? And like pulled out 13 guys in the first round. That shit is wild, dude. Like, all right, I like to exaggerate because it sounds funnier. But yeah, they got like a page full of men to like a brand new team. That's why I just think it's going to be a hot mess.
Didn't they get the fucking linebacker Butkus winner too?
What's his
Hold on,
name
is
again?
Gino-
Yeah, the guy from Texas Tech.
Yeah.
I forgot his name already. We all loved him
Jacob
so much.
Rodriguez.
Jacob Rodriguez. There you go.
And they did in
Uh-oh.
the second round.
So
Oh.
the Jets might be missing that veteran quarterback.
I don't know if he's going to really face any. I mean, look at that battery and speed. Nobody cares about that in the NFL.
It is Florida.
And it's
Yeah.
Florida. That's like a
That's what I
pass.
was about to say, too.
That's like a
Let's be
fine.
real. It's like
That's a fine, and the fine is to
So
donate to
Tuesday.
the alligator fund. It's not even a real fine. It's like
So
a
basically
suggested
Tuesday.
donation so that they don't
Whoa.
mail you the ticket later.
Calais Campbell is 6'8".
yes, he's a fucking
Is that
monster,
tall
dude.
for the NFL now?
I mean, for a defensive lineman, yes.
That's too tall.
I don't like. Yeah, I
And it
agree.
kind of
I don't-
is, but he just
I don't
still
think
does
those
it.
big ass goofy guys look right out there, dude. I'm sorry. 6'9"? It starts to be like you're a basketball center at that point. It's starting to get to the point where like you're just like Manute Bol running. It just looks weird. I'm sorry. I
He's
can't-
basically had an 80 plus since 2014, just about. And even last year with Arizona, being 40 years old and playing 500 snaps, which is a lot of fucking snaps, got 6 sacks last year. 9 hits, 18 hurries, 2 bats. Like,
6.5.
Here's another
Fuck
stat. I think I told you guys in our private chat that nobody listens to. But apparently, when someone gets as many touches as CMC did last year, their production drops by 38% in the following year. And this is a historical thing. Levi, you can look that shit up. Maybe you already heard it. Maybe somebody already heard it. But that's what I heard. And that shit is frightening, guys. That is really scary. If we had to lose 40% of CMC's production, we're fucked. Excuse me. Excuse my language.
Oh, yeah.
But that's a stat that somebody said. Like, again, I see a lot of things. I cannot remember where I see all these things. I don't know if it's true. I'm just bringing it up.
Like, running backs decline.
Yeah, running backs decline. Like,
especially when you're that old and you went to Germany and got some weird shit shot into your body, and now all of a sudden you're not hurt anymore. It's weird
his
shit.
New workout videos.
Yeah, he's an animal.
Dude, it's crazy.
You're in the hot air balloon hanging out above the substation.
He's tanning up there for hours.
So, in recent
electrical rays.
in recent history, Sean Alexander, who was a running back, he 1 year had over 60% of the Seattle Seahawks production. That year, I think he had like 27 touchdowns. The following year, his body broke down. His body broke down.
But this guy's on special juice, remember?
Another great running back, LT, LaDainian Tomlinson, broke the record of 28 touchdowns that was from Sean Alexander. After that, his productions went down and down, and then he somehow went to the Jets.
Yeah,
and that was the end of it. So it really does show you that running backs, if you want them to have a long career, you don't overwork them. And there's a reason why they don't get paid. And owners know this, and there's a reason why running backs complain. You pay everybody else all the money, but you never pay us because we carried the load on the.
They will be getting
the
paid.
Shortest life career, basically, of any position.
That's the scary part about running backs.
Well,
and that's why.
So, long story short, don't draft Christian McCaffrey on your fantasy team.
Man, just get a 5th or 7th round and call it a day. Just
take David H.N. or H.E.N. or whatever they call each other now, and just pick one of those guys.
When I was still streaming, doing shows, a lot of people said, "John, but we need." I said, "Okay, he's a good player, but you look at his history. He's always been hurt since he's been in the NFL. Last year, his average per carry was under 4 yards a carry, but he still had good production. But he was being used a lot because everyone was hurt that year, and so he became." At one part, our number one target, our number one running back, he was doing everything for us.
At least the one counter argument for McCaffrey, he's been doing that since he was drafted into the league in Carolina.
Yeah. Well, that was going to be how I ended it. I was going to say that I don't believe that's going to happen.
Oh my gosh! Wow! Look who's in the chat.
Oh, it's Jim Everniner.
Rams run the chat.
David McRam. if you pull those Niner flags down, there's Rams flags underneath there. That's what I heard.
Wait, Jim is here. Who invited that loser?
No. The place has never caught fire.
Man, who invited that loser?
What's up, Jim Everniner, the faithful,
or Chrissy Everett? Sometimes
Chrissy Everett out there.
Yeah, see, I never knew about the Chrissy Everett thing. I just found out about it because Jim sent a video. We belong to this Discord. Come check it out. David McNiner already came through with it. It's called Gold Dirty Bastards.
Oh, damn.
With a Z at the end on Bastards.
Of course, you have
to. Come check these guys out. They're hilarious. They're funny. They do a Discord, and Jim is in there. I'm in there. So he said this what happened with Chris Everett and the interviewer that he attacked them, and
Jim Rome.
Jim Rome.
No, Chrissy Everett is a tennis player. I used to call Jim Everett, when I first saw Jim Everett, I used to call him Chris Everett, and I used to say I used to love that he was such a great tennis player. That's what I used to say to him. Chrissy Everett.
Jim Rome. That's right.
And of course,
I thought that was hilarious anyways. But yeah, you guys should come check out Gold Dirty Bastards. It's a really good show. David's been there.
My best friend growing up was Jim Everett was his favorite player, and mine was Joe Montana.
Those guys go live a little late. I mean, I work so early in the morning; it's hard to make it. But I do try.
What's it called?
Gold Dirty
Bastards.
Bastards
Oh,
with a Z.
Yeah, with
on
a
the
Z, with a Z, bastard.
Without the Z, you ain't gonna find those bastards.
No,
You
you
have to
put
have
an
the
S,
Z on the end.
it'll give you something else.
All right,
That's right.
So
Golden
Mr.
shower thing.
Evernighter, the faithful, what happened on April 6th?
He
I don't
cooked. He torched the Niners for like 5 touchdowns, like C.J. Stroud.
April 6th, the off season.
April 6th, the offseason, yeah.
It was a joint
He
practice.
knows a little bit about
Was
football.
Madden a
That's all.
football game back then?
It was a
Unless you were
joint
doing-
practice, and people were
Oh,
drinking
you're referring to
beers
a
on the
baseball game?
sideline and smoking cigarettes because that's when football was football.
Yeah, that was Tecmo Bowl back then.
Oh shit, Marcus Allen and Bo Jackson, you can't lose. Tim Brown
Yeah.
as your wide receiver, and then what? Gannon, who was the quarterback in Tecmo Bowl? Gannon.
They said no. That's when Jim Rome got
First
roughed
Monday.
up.
I don't know. I used to kill it with Bo Jackson and Marcus Allen.
They said
Marcus,
April
yo, talk
6th.
about a running back that got shafted. Marcus Allen. Al Davis screwed him. That guy could have been the greatest running back ever.
Mm.
Al Davis was a dick.
Yeah, he did wonders with him and Jim Brown.
Fucking sitting Marcus Allen. Are you fucking serious? You're an idiot.
Yeah, that was him
Jim
and
John
Cowboys
Madden?
owner Jerry Jones. Him and Jerry Jones were best friends, and they ran the same system, the same kind of program with both of their teams. An old school style program. I'm not going to pay you anything. You better show up and show me something, and then I might
Mess up.
think about you. You know,
Yeah.
that's the way they were.
Crazy, yo.
Did we talk about BA? I came in a little bit late.
Oh my God,
I don't-
no! Thank
The
God.
Gold Dirty Bastards are actually cool, and they don't put out a ton of content. So
No, they don't. Yeah, but
they'll
catch
have
them
to
on,
go for me.
once in a great blue moon. And,
Now, are you talking about BA who went full AB plus?
AB
I
plus.
mean,
Oh wow.
like-
Better than AH.
I guess he sent something out today saying that he wants Jade McDaniels to give him a call.
He's not effing with
because he's
him
not
anymore.
answering his phone calls.
Nobody's answering his phone calls.
That's a guy who needs to retire.
You know who's answering Brandon Aiyuk's phone calls? Willy Wonka. That's the only person picking up the phone right now.
The amazing chocolate tear.
Yeah, that guy pretty much blew up every
Chalamet.
bridge.
Willy Wonka.
William Wonka, if you know, if you're nasty.
That guy blew up every bridge that he
Bill
could
Wonka?
find.
It's Billy Wonka, actually. In Little League, he was Billy Wonka.
What is this Willy Wonka?
Billy Wonka was on my Little League team, and he used a chocolate
Really
bat.
Long John Wonka. No.
Long John Willy Wonka. That's some Jackbox shit right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever coming back.
Yeah.
My suggestion long ago, and you guys might remember because I've said it enough times, is we put Brandon Aiyuk in a tiny basket and we pushed him down the river into the Pharaoh's castle, and then that becomes their problem. That's it.
Or could we sacrifice for the
Put
substitute?
him in a basket and push him down the river. That's it.
You got to talk to someone that's down in there in the bayou.
And the funny thing,
So if you're the Niners, are you going to release him or are you going to keep him as
No,
long
look.
as possible?
If
I'm gonna give you my not so nice perspective.
Oh,
You can't
shit.
fix stupid.
Dang.
And he hasn't.
BA's in the
Wow.
chat. Oh shit.
He hasn't filed his paperwork to be reinstated. Step one to being traded or anything else happening. I'm not filing my papers with the 40. Dude, you have to file your papers for the Niners to actually cut you.
Is it possible he can't read?
Well, I don't think that's actually a thing. I think we can cut him without it. But it's like that is step one to the Niners cutting you is you file your papers for reinstatement.
We need your papers, or you cannot go to the next train.
I mean,
That's what I would say.
Be honest here. Look, and all the content he's making, he's just cooking his own career.
I love it.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's like
it's entertaining AF or BA, whatever you think.
I'm just entertaining BA, but he is entertaining to himself. But yeah, step one, file your paperwork. Then all of a sudden, the 49ers are forced to do something with you.
Do something.
Oh, hey, it's a concept.
Let's go. You want to go right now? Let's go. Maybe somebody should just step up to BA.
Buddy? What do you think BA's step one is?
For BA or the organization?
Well, for us, we don't have to get rid of him. He's on the
non-reserve or some shit. What is it called?
He's on the did not report list, so he doesn't even count as a roster spot.
Why does he have a warrant and not Myles Garrett?
As long as he has that, he doesn't count against your cap, right? But if you just straight released him, would there not be a cap hit?
That's another thing too. So the longer we hold on to him, the longer he doesn't file his paperwork. We can keep him on that list. We void even more money. Therefore,
let's go. I like that idea.
As from a pure business sense,
what's up, Pterodomes?
They have no reason to move or do anything.
Oh yeah, Pterodome's in the chat.
And
Pterodome.
At a liability standpoint, it seems like they've reached out enough in sense of wellness checks almost to cover themselves on that end.
You called Dyfus on BA.
So I mean, they've got no reason to do anything else, but obviously he needs help and to do something.
Hello, my friend is not well. Can someone check on him? Who is this? This is Billy Wonka.
He's going full Kanye, guys.
Maybe I should dress up like Willy Wonka and go to BA's house and try and convince him to do his paperwork.
Kidding? He'd be like some freak just showed up at my house. He'd be posting about you on IG.
And I hadn't even put the costume on yet, and he was already saying that shit.
He'd be on IG. Then look at this guy the fucking Niners sent. The fucking Niners sent him, bro.
Just
he calls himself Willy Wonka.
Hey, while you're at it, can you get the everlasting gobstopper? You'll stop his gob for sure with that.
Maybe I can get a slingshot and throw a little jawbreaker in his mouth.
Come on, guy, man. It's drone now.
Keep him quiet for a little while.
Just drone striking.
Oh, drone strike with the jawbreaker or not, like a real drone strike? I'd drop a bunch of hard jawbreakers on a man from 50 feet up.
Dealer's choice.
Dealer's just wow.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. A lot of cartel people have been killed in very horrible ways. We could always pick one of those.
Cinematics? Don't know.
Being skinned, I imagine, is one of the worst ones.
Yeah. I can think of some other worse ones.
I made them bag with your ribs.
You ever met one with a pet tarantula?
That's a blind date in Australia. That's Grindr in Australia or something.
Well, I'm jealous of an Australia game. I'm going to be honest. I would love to have an Australia game. That sounds wonderful.
I don't know, man.
So, you guys want to hear a fun fact about Australia? Because we're going to be playing there.
Yeah.
What city in Australia is 3,000 miles away from their closest neighbor? Ooh. Someone asked me this question earlier, and I was really shocked.
I only know Melbourne or Sydney.
Melbourne, Sydney, Adelaide, Perth.
The Outback is mostly unexplored.
New Wales.
Apparently, there's a city on the western part of Australia called Perth. I don't know how you pronounce that.
Perth?
Yeah.
That's actually exactly how you pronounce it.
That is the furthest city away from all the other cities. Apparently, it takes 28 hours to drive from there to their closest city.
Yeah, and you wouldn't go through the middle. You'd have to go all the way around.
So I was like, wow, Australia is a giant. It's bigger than any other country in the world.
Fun fact, actually, there's a lot of Canada that's unexplored because it's just been...
it's under
the terrain.
ice.
Yeah.
Well, it's so
exactly.
big, it's its own
But
continent.
also, that big rock in Australia is one rock. It's not like a bunch of rock formations.
Same
It's
in Russia,
one giant boulder. It's insane.
And then they have their own Aborigines.
And don't they? Yeah, they do. And don't they also have like
Well, actually, they're all
a
gone
crater
now.
with like a whole village in there and shit or something
So-
too?
We were talking about the World Cup earlier. Like the first goal that Australia scored was an Aborigine, basically like a descent, who's on the national team, and he was the first player to score for Australia. And a lot of people say, well, he looks he looks black, and unfortunately, if you've never been to
I
Australia,
would say he looks more Indian than black.
The Maori?
But yeah,
You mean
pretty
the Maori?
close.
yeah,
pretty
but,
close.
but
yeah.
but here's the point. This is one thing about the World Cup. People are learning about other countries because like they like
That's
Americans think that they're like really smart, but when they learn about other places, they're like, oh my gosh, you know, and so and
You don't learn about other countries till you go to college.
I learned about them in 80s movies.
Did you?
Like National Lampoon's European
Hey,
Vacation.
Spongy.
He's like, pay me like a French girl.
He's here.
That's such a great movie.
How's Summer Vacation?
So educational.
Summer Vacation is a very good. Summer Rental is a good movie. But listen, if you a hilarious movie is National Lampoon's European Vacation. If you've never seen that, I feel like you have to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's been okay.
Who's in Miami?
Uh-oh.
I'm in
Is that
Miami, bitch.
keep Will
saying,
Smith's
like-
name out your mouth?
Keep my coach's name.
Terradome, what is up?
Well, if
buddy?
we're gonna be talking about Florida, like the reason why-
Bienvenido a Miami. Is
the
that
reason
what
why I asked Spongy
Yeah.
how Summer Vacation, because apparently a Bears fan says that Spongy has no life.
Was
Wow.
That's
Terradome
not a
listening
night.
earlier because we were talking
Spongy
about
has-
walkabouts and
Yeah,
stuff.
Spongy
I
has a
mean,
life. I'm sorry.
Spongy
whoever
definitely
this
has
Bears
a
fan is
life.
from Florida.
I know Spongy
we're-
has a life.
We were talking about Crocodile Dundee 1 and
we
2.
were talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
Which one's your favorite, 1 or 2?
But see, there was also Yahoo Serious. You guys don't remember Yahoo Serious? He was huge in Australia.
Oh man, that dude
He was like
funny.
a goofy dude with like red hair and like I don't know. He was just like a
That,
character.
that movie that he made was hilarious, man.
There's a few things. There's a lot of things I remember from Australia. There was also a Dot and the Kangaroo. It's like a really popular Australian thing from the 80s. Sorry, John.
Apparently,
Yeah,
apparently,
one was the best one.
Australians don't like a shrimp on the Barbie.
Yeah, they just eat the shrimp raw.
They're like, we don't like shrimp on the Barbie.
I think they like ostrich
was,
burgers in Australia.
That was
don't
Cheech Marin's movie, Shrimp on a Barbie. Did you see that?
they? Oh yeah. When he's Mexican though, or is he as the
He's
Mexican
always
guy?
been Mexican, yeah.
Oh, he wasn't when he. What is that? Oh, that's Born in East LA.
The same guy, but he goes to
Yeah.
Australia. Shrimp on a Barbie. It's a
Oh,
great
shit.
movie.
Oh no, I didn't know it had anything to do. I didn't know it had anything to do with Australia.
Kenny, don't be like
Oh,
the
wait,
U.S.
wasn't
men's
it
national team.
Australia?
Mexican Americans are Americans. I like doing that joke
Yeah.
because apparently there was a former president of the United States. Mexican Americans are not Americans. And he really
What?
pissed
I mean,
off
they
a lot.
actually are Americans.
He actually pissed off a lot of soccer
Or
fans.
be a
I mean, if we're talking about the
They're
American
literally-
supercontinent, we're all American.
Americans.
Cue up the eagle scream.
I know because I get in arguments like, no, there's no such thing as an American. We're all dual nationals. No, we're now we're American.
Not only that, but the Earth is flat. So
Lies. We're in a simulation. It's definitely an octagon.
it's linear, man.
Gone.
It's linear and liminal, man.
Joe Rogan told me the world's actually an octagon.
Joe Rogan, the
Jim
guy
Carrey told
the
me,
UFC
man.
guy who has a show on the computer and says
makes
things
more
that
sense
make no
if it's a
sense.
triangle.
Actually, my therapist.
Triangles are the
Cooter
strongest shape. I think Papa J's on to something, guys. Something about
I
the
used to
number
like
3, you know what
Fear
I'm saying?
Factor, and now I don't watch it no
Oh
more.
my god, I never liked Joe Rogan. No disrespect, like I just never did. I never saw it. I don't know what happened. I didn't know he was a stand-up
I
comedian.
didn't even know.
All I
didn't know
ever
he
knew
was
was that he
a Fear
fought
Factor
with
because, like,
Carlos Mencia. That's all I ever
I
knew
didn't
about
know
him.
that he was on the
Joe
Fear
Rogan
Factor.
is actually a great comedian.
Because like
He was
all that
a
dude
great comedian.
used to do with UFC.
He pushed the line a lot.
I knew
Yes,
he was
he
on
did.
News
Essentially.
Radio. Remember, he was on a show called News Radio. I remember that, but he didn't have a big part in it. So
I've never liked UFC. I don't know why fans like it.
Yeah, I don't like
Dude,
UFC.
UFC is awesome. Are you kidding me?
No, I don't fuck with that.
No.
UFC is coming up.
That's not a sport, bro. That's
They've been
crazy.
saying-
I thought Spongy got kicked off the.
They've been
Oh,
saying
my
that for
bad.
10
My
years.
bad.
I'm sorry. I still watch boxing. I know boxing has really died.
I love
Boxing's
boxing,
cool.
but you have to give people a helmet, bro.
I just want to see a better kickboxing league. Don't
No,
get me wrong.
Muay Thai will never get into UFC. If that's what you're
if you're
thinking.
talking about truly
Muay
being
Thai
able
is
to
part of
dominate a
UFC.
person,
Yeah.
UFC does do a good job of that. But God, I know there's so much technique that goes into the groundwork, but the groundwork's fucking boring, man. I'm here.
It
to
is
watch
the
slobber
the best
knocking.
Muay Thai people are not going into the UFC. They're going to keep doing
Yes,
Muay
they
Thai.
do.
The Muay
They-
Thai
they-
tournaments
Yeah.
are
It's
better
all
to
mixed
watch.
martial arts.
Yeah,
They-
it's Ultimate Fighting Champion.
Yeah.
I know everyone is welcome. I'm telling you, no actual legit incredible Muay Thai boxer is going to
Are
do
you
UFC. It's
kidding
not
me?
Muay Thai. It's a
That is
completely
part
different
of it.
sport.
No. It's part of it, but not
Yeah.
that only
I
do
know
they.
that they
Not
use
only
the
do they study
style.
Muay Thai, but they use other. They use other
Yeah, I know. They
martial
use
kinds of
I've
arts.
been watching UFC since the very
So
first one.
that's part
I
of
know.
it. I mean,
Yeah, so-
I know it's part of it. I'm just saying
So,
most Muay Thai fighters are going to stay in
it's
Muay
like
Thai doing.
saying boxers are not going to go over there and just go to
Again,
UFC
that's exactly
and
what
box.
that's
Boxers
exactly
do
what I'm
do
saying.
Because it's
UFC.
not. That's a mixed martial arts. That's what
Well,
it
a
is.
boxer
You
can
mix,
still get
you
into
mix
the.
all of these arts together and you combine them into one person. And some of them are a little bit better at wrestling. Some of them are a little bit at kickboxing.
Are
Some
you
of them are better at.
mansplaining UFC to me, dude?
I am, because obviously you don't know about. Let me tell you something right now, man.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Pop
You think I don't know what UFC?
Well,
I'm just
fun
saying.
fact:
I'm
every
going to go WWE right now.
well, Kenny, every UFC fighter is a master of something, and so there is masters
Yeah.
of Muay Thai that participate in, because you just can't go UFC and say, all right, I want to fight you.
I'm not saying they don't participate.
Ground
I'm
fighting,
saying
though,
the best Muay Thai fighters are not
dominates
going to the UFC.
If you can't wrestle and move on the
But
ground,
they do.
That's basically what I'm saying to you. They're
Right.
just doing Muay Thai. They are not going to go to the UFC. It's a completely different thing. It's not as respected. That shit is an American Monster Energy thing, fucking plastered on the walls.
but every
all over
American
the
UFC
flags
world.
and
Are you kidding me?
fireworks. And you
Every
got
fighter
Marine,
trains
actual
It's all over the
Marines
world. That's one of
standing
the
over
most.
people doing motocross jumps and shit. That's America, bro. UFC.
Muay Thai is incorporated into all their training regimens because you got to be able to clinch. and
I know,
move
like
around in the clinch.
You're
for people-
Heine.
For people who don't know the history, Muay Thai was basically an art that was created because in Thailand, when they were conquered by a very bad empire, their person who was the best fought to grant his people his freedom. Muay Thai is not just martial arts; it's a way of their life. And so,
Bro,
if
they built
you are a
differently.
master in the United States or in Mexico or Canada or anywhere in the world, you're basically what you're doing is when you demean a person that is a Muay Thai master, you're basically saying that their way of life is a piece of shit. And that's the reason why, if someone in the UFC is a master, it's one of the most respectful things, and it's practiced everywhere on the planet. But in Thailand, it's a national thing. You're born to it, and you have to do it. That's why
It's like sumo wrestling in Japan.
So it's different. But
One of my employees would fly.
It's
to
the
Thailand
sumo
and
wrestling
train in
of
Thailand.
Thailand.
Like,
Does that help?
I mean, that's
No,
actually
not close.
It's totally different. Not even has nothing to do with it.
So
One has nothing to do with the other. My
if
bad.
you ever beat a Thai person and you say that,
thought that was
they
a good
will show you
analogy,
what bull
honestly.
Thai
I
is.
thought it was a great analogy and it makes perfect sense. But anyone can think whatever they want. Remember, that's what you said before.
But yeah, again, I know someone that does.
There's only so much Kenny can take. Eventually, Kenny got to get up. You know what I mean? I'm willing to do the armadillo thing for everyone, but at some point, it has to stop.
Right?
Armadillo.
I ain't gonna lie, I've rolled.
I'll show you the armadillo buster.
One guy was working on going pro because before you get into UFC, whatever your record is, like
Mhm.
at that level, affects your pay when you sign your contract.
Yeah.
So you want to build up your record the best you can before you actually.
Yeah.
Talk about rigged.
And
Get
he
outta
would use
here.
his flight benefits to go.
FIFA's
train
rigged,
in,
but not the UFC. Okay.
Brock Lesnar's gym up in Minneapolis. And one day I just showed up with my gym shorts. I'm like, bro, let's fucking do this.
Were they your Maurice Cheeks gym shorts?
Bro, I got choked the fuck out.
You want to know what else is rigged?
You had balls out of those shorts?
The Cleveland Browns.
Hey, I told him I wasn't scared.
Los Browns? I wonder how many Latinos live in Ohio. I'd have to look into that. You know that California is the only state where there are more Latinos than there are anything else in a state.
What are you trying to say, buddy?
I'm saying that's why I moved here, basically.
What are you trying to say, buddy? I'm just playing.
It's good to be home.
He said
good
the
to be
food
home.
is fire. Good to be home.
It's good to be home. The food is shit, but it's good to be home.
What? Food is fuente.
I'm saying in California.
Don't make fun of our food in California.
Florida food is banging. New Jersey food, New York food.
Depends on what food.
Well, I'm talking about Miami Northwest specifically.
Oh, okay, there is some good food.
Hell yeah. But yeah. Sometimes you just get spoiled.
Kenny, what did you have to say about Jersey food?
You're close. Where you live is pretty close. I've had good food down there, but you live a little too far south to know what good food is. You're too close to Philly. It kind of Philly bled into South Jersey. That's why nobody fucks with South Jersey. You know that's when nobody fucks with South Jersey. Is YTC? Oh, YTC's gone.
Yeah,
nobody fucks with South Jersey, bro.
He's gone.
Nobody. Only we keep you around, Sponge, because we have to do charity, and you are that charity.
See, false information.
We have to have you here.
We forget.
I'm not saying it's DEI, but it's something.
Are you saying South Jersey is not bad, Spongy?
It's not. See, you know what we forget about? North Jersey up there. We don't really know you guys,
No, that's why we put all those plants in between us, so you wouldn't come up here.
Damn.
That's why we put all that smelly ass toxic waste in between us, so that you wouldn't even think about going up there. We wanted you to treat that like the Kush Mountains. We didn't want you to be able to get over there, but somehow you went around.
How do we build a biological barrier
coming to our
between us
beaches
and
in
them?
Long
I don't wanna
Island?
see the filth on my drive.
Hey,
the only reason we do go to South Jersey though is because all the beaches are there. So there is that.
Levi, you're old enough to remember the Hamburglar?
Oh man, that guy was sneaky. Maybe he's Spanish. Maybe he's Spanish. Sneaky as hell.
I want that burger. Give it to me.
Not only and I don't know if you guys ever heard this, but Hamburger didn't just steal hamburgers from Ronald. He also slept with his wife. That shit also in the Enquirer. You leave the supermarket.
Wow.
Right when you leave the supermarket, all that newspaper is right there. It's one of the highest. Holy shit. Grimace, you know what happened to him, right? He's gone now. He's in a home.
Remember, I heard Grimace is not real. I heard he's just an imagination.
Yeah, it's true. It's really Big Bird that's in there. Right. He has dementia.
All right, folks, it's late. We got
Is that the World Cup?
Yeah, the Grimace World Cup.
Yes. It wasn't even a bad deal. It wasn't even. It was cheap.
It really wasn't. And I'm like, yo, honestly, Grimace, the purple one. Come on.
He's like a giant purple nug.
He's the goalkeeper. Come on.
He's like a giant nugget of purple Urkel.
I was so happy with him. So.
Well, Big Bird was disturbed, so he created Grimace. Grimy, what we used to call him.
Ramos.
We used to call him Grimy.
Yeah. What's up, Val?
Welcome in.
Val Ramos is in the house.
I haven't seen that person in a long time.
I got that slime in my mind.
Hey, let me see who's here.
What is happening? I haven't seen you forever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, glad you're still around. Glad you're okay. Thanks for pulling up. We appreciate you. We're about to get out of here.
Pull up, but don't bust a cap.
Because
so
people got to
on
work.
our way out, Corey Davis always says, "Go 49ers and F all 31 other teams."
And Spongy's
I always say, "Fuck the Rams."
And Spongy's